What else do I know now? Guten Morgen, yes, and Wakamaka Pisai, Wang Zhang Hao, Salam Alaikum. What else do I know now? I can't remember how to do it in Arabic or Syrian. I can't remember what I used to know, but it's kind of, you know what I mean? So sometimes you leave that one alone. But anyways, it's great to see you this morning. Great to be in your neighborhood. I'm Sly the Chief Rockin' Carnival J here on WTP FM in the beautiful village of Liberta. I just said Liberta and somebody just jumped. Ooh, that's where I'm from. Oh, Liberta. That is my neighborhood, my childhood neighborhood. Anyways, it's great to see you. Let's go pray, invite the presence of our Creator. Then we're going to get the morning show started right here on the TP.
Teach us, guide us. Will you show us how to find your love, my Lord? Show us, guide us. Will you show us how to find your love, sweet Lord?
Father, thank you so very much for life, spirit, for health, for strength, for another opportunity at redemption, Father, and your mercies that are everlasting. Father, please do continue to guide, guard, and protect us throughout this day and forever. And Father, please keep us from harm and danger, those seen and those unseen. And to Father, I'm also asking you, please, to forgive me of my sins, those seen and those unseen. And to Father, please put a bit and a bridle in my mouth this morning. Keep me from speaking guile in your wonderful holy name. And to Father, I pray that you'll use my lips to do thy will. Once again, Father, I beseech you, please stretch your healing hands over this nation of ours, Antigua, Barbuda, because, Father, oh, Father, we need your healing power now more than ever before. And, Father, please work a miracle in our lives. Open our blind eyes so that we can start focusing in on you, Father, and realize that you are the only source for salvation, and nothing and no man on earth is. And with that, we say thanks now, Father, in your wonderful holy name. Through your Son, Jesus Christ. Amen.
Sweet Lord.
Oh, yes, good morning, my dearest and my dears, and all the rest who are with us here on this beautiful looking morning that God has given us the opportunity to be still alive, to be living so far. And since He has done that, or have done that, let us try to live it out then, and not try to hasten our caskets like I see some of us are doing on the streets when we're trying to go to work in the mornings. I think we left home to go to work, not to kill ourselves. Come on, make your mind up. What are you leaving your house for? To commit a murder, you get murdered, cause an accident, what? Are you left home to go to work? Well, behave that way then. You're acting like you came out to look at an accident or something. This morning, me come out, go look at an accident. Me to kill home, me to kill my drive. You see, I've come to the conclusion in my life that I was not placed here to do as me like and as me please. No way, Jose. I believe deep in my heart that God, the Almighty God that we just prayed to, is the only, I'm going to use the term person here, the only person that is and can afford to do as He likes and as He wishes and He pleases, because He owns everything and everybody. Everything and everybody belong to He. Yeah. And you think that, as I have always asked this question, you think the Almighty Creator with all the wisdom that could, put together all these veins, all these nerves that even, the idiots, well, some of the idiots and insensible ones are saying, wow, miraculous. You think He was going to put us here to do as we like and as we please, knowing that would be the root of confusion? Come on, wake up, man. I do it. Think about them. In the meantime and between time, we'll cloud it.
He gave us life, He gave us strength, and so many other things. But most precious to me, He gave us all special talents. And for that, we want to give Him thanks and praise, because with Him, no matter what you do, He's always there to guide and protect you, as He promised. So I want to use my special talent to thank Him. as I have life, I'll make a sacrifice to trust in Jesus Christ. As long as I have life, as long as I shall live, I'll learn how to forgive. In Thee, Lord, I shall live. In Thee, Lord, I shall live. I will bless the Lord, oh my soul, and all that is within me. Bless His holy name. Bless His holy name. Bless His holy name. He's a guide and a shield. He's my everything. He's the only one I have. In Him I put my trust. Yes, I depend. He's my sword, my shield, my God, my ever-living conqueror. Well, He wake me up in the morning and He set me on my way. He's my strength, my strength, my strength, my guide. And that's what I gotta say. I will bless the Lord, oh my soul, and all that is within me. Bless His holy name. Bless His holy name. Bless His holy name. Yeah, yeah. Holy name.
Water works wonders. Don't waste it. Every drop counts. Preserve it. Water works wonders. Don't waste it. Every drop counts. Preserve it. Antigua dry. No rainfall. Water precious. Don't waste it at all. Fill your tank. Catch your share. No wasting. Just be aware. Water works wonders. Don't waste it. Every drop counts. Preserve it. Water works wonders. Don't waste it. Lessen the amounts. Preserve it.
Water works wonders. Store it and save it. A timely message on water conservation from APUA.
Water works wonders. Don't waste it.
Hello.
Hello, Summer.
Hey, yeah, yeah.
Hello, INET Summer.
Hello, summer.
INET is heating up the summer with these sizzling deals. Sign up for INET Fiber and spin to win up to 100% off installation. Plus, sign up for the Ultra 50 plan and pay only $150 for the rest of 2026. Join INET Mobile and get a free prepaid SIM with 6 gigabytes. 6 gigabytes. Or go postpaid and get a free Samsung A07. Plus 50% off the first 3 months. Hello savings. Hello discounts. Hello INET Summer.
Hello.
INET. Hello, summer.
Good morning, my children, and I got some great news here for you. The boss lady just walked in here a while ago, and she looked like she just gets sudden. Look, Cousin Ivy, she looked like she gets sudden. Either the money or the honey, me know which one, but she looked like she gets something. I'll go over here, but I can't tell you. Oh, she needs 2 minutes. What she do? Even last night, I could tell by the way she was texting to me that, and then she went home. You know, you can tell them kind of stuff, the way she texts. No, boss lady, my peep the card. I'm not hearing you. Where is your microphone now? Where is he? Oh, are you that?
Good morning.
Where they?
Morning.
Oh, yeah, me hear you now.
Morning. Yeah.
Yes.
I think both things are automatic. You don't like that I get looked after? No?
Looked after the toy. Look, I planned something last night. Can you come in here well jolly and a jump up and all kind of something? I was telling
And guess what song is in my head?
Sit down.
No. We single on the road. We single on the road.
You quite single, but then you wonder.
Wait a minute. You didn't see me
you
walking along on the road by myself?
If I mean you won, you wouldn't look so this morning and I go on so.
But I was on the road. That was since Saturday. Today's a brand new day. Fresh.
Oh, me not talk about Saturday. You talk about last night.
Oh, no, last night was lovely.
And the anisette like after current.
Listen. Hey, look. That was a blessing for some people, you know.
Oh, no wonder you go on so.
I didn't say for me specifically.
Okay, you're going like
I
you
said
prefer.
Blessing generally for some
You're
people.
acting like you prefer the lights off.
No. Okay, so I'm going to confess. Light off and water off don't really impact me.
Oh, okay.
Because you have, you put backup.
Okay, you
mechanisms
have
in
to have a
place,
backup plan, of
So
course.
yeah, I turn and hear people bawling murder about their hot. Let me try to figure out hot. Let me turn on the AC, right? Let me turn up the AC.
Look.
I will confess.
When panache steel band ministry like you take off.
It's all right. It's all right. Just a little tweaking investment from, a little hard work over the years. Little
Well, of course.
thing.
The same thing I try to tell them. It's the same thing I try to say to my people all the time. Come on. I mean,
No,
talking for almost
could-
100 years. At least we're hip never put somewhere, man. Come on.
Put it away.
You know.
So when I drive like an old car because, that's because you have to balance.
Honey, I own that whole block.
You have to
And my
balance.
car cost $500. But you should see me picking up GB, YB, Denise, Cabbage, the Benjamins. You should see me picking up the Benjamins.
Anyways, it's about that time we can figure out what happened.
Yes, my
Look
dear
fair.
girl.
Wait, hold on. You missed the call in this morning. You didn't hear no honey, baby love.
No,
darling.
because we're WhatsApping.
Oh well, our lines are still down.
So they smartly did what they had to do out there. Cousin Ivy, me hear thing this morning with dear girl because we use the WhatsApp so then call outside smartly. So me get for here nothing, my dear.
So we'll have to first ask how that went.
Yes.
Morning, Queen.
Let me see if she's there. Are you there?
Morning, how are you?
She's
Are you hearing me?
clear.
And you hear the tone of your voice. Something happened. Me tell me not that.
Are you hearing us, darling?
Yes, I am.
So I
am.
have to first ask you, are you like me that, you had a little backup plan? So notwithstanding the challenges, which we will speak of in a few minutes, that you had a
them
good
code,
night?
I am talking the code.
What are you talking about, Sly?
No, this a code. Cousin Ivy, you hear them a talking a code? Them ask one another
it's
well you
just
can
from
date.
one queen to the
That
next.
is sound like you ask one another if you date me workout
So-
last night.
That you had a good night.
Them a talking a code, yeah. The WhatsApp code.
Queen, how goes it? First slide your bag off.
Oh Lord.
I got stumped a while ago because my mind, when you said if you had a little backup plan,
Hey, me
I
know.
had a little smirk.
Me know. Me know.
And then you asked if it, how was it? But I did have a little backup plan.
There.
Me know.
The night was a very long night. I will say that.
I can imagine.
Very
I
long.
can
Ooh,
imagine.
you can imagine now. You hear the two of them, Cousin Ivy?
Sly.
Very, very, very.
And Azette was referring to her role as corporate communications manager and having to keep tabs of what was going on with the outage so that she can keep the public abreast. That's all Anazette is referring
Let me
to.
just remind you something out there.
Yeah.
The whole world.
Where was he? Where was his mind?
I don't
let
know.
Me,
But
let me remind both of you and the rest of the world.
It was an unplanned situation.
There you go.
It was an unplanned situation. I recognize that most customers were applying
Impacted.
some patience and some understanding, but then, of course, for some, the inconvenience
Yeah. Me should drop out now. Yeah.
perhaps shattered their plans and their overall convenience. But when something like this happens, what the general public ought to understand is that if you would have worked your full day and you have to report back to work. So commendations for the teams who went out, even to Mr. Matthias, the electricity manager. He had to leave home and he was there at system control, monitoring the situation. So essentially the fault indicators that provided the initial, I would say, mapping to what, for lack of a better word, that would have provided us, it's like a sensor to say what the problem could be. That did indicate that there were two lines coming from the transmission towers. So that's what those silver towers that we see around. Those towers are what transmit electricity from the generation plants. And if there is a sudden fault or that level of shock, it will shock the system and can cause a system collapse, which is what we experienced last night. So they did, because it was indicated too, they found the first one that was between Casada Gardens and Crabs. They isolated that, and then they continued up until almost 4 a.m. this morning, and they did find the other area, where the other fault was indicated, that was between Lavington and Crabs. So the necessary repairs were done with that. They were able to remedy that and have power restored throughout for all customers. So there were some customers after the first, because there are three lines. I hope I'm saying this right. I hope Mr. Francis is there. So if we have to patch him in, we can patch him in. So there are three lines from the transmission lines, major lines that will come from Crabs to the substation. We can operate effectively, I would say, in terms of carrying the entire load for the system on two lines. So when we did the first set of restoration earlier this morning, we were utilizing one line. So that meant that there were some areas with, especially with the heavier loads, area where it's in terms of population, it's more dense in that area. So they saw some customers who still had a disruption up until just about 4 a.m. this morning, and that was from about 10 o'clock last night. So I know, in spite of the situation, some persons may not be pleased for meetings, but I really want to commend the teams who were out last night. Looking at that, they will continue to do the repairs for the area, the portion that is isolated during the course of today. I also know that some other assessments will be done throughout the entire transmission network, just to ensure that there is not a reoccurrence of something like this. And if there are any questions in terms of if we do maintenance on these towers, yes, we do. But it's really unfortunate that this was just a situation that occurred last night, not something that we were looking for at all. We do maintenance on these towers, but we will be doing a further assessment to check the other towers around so that they could not be a reoccurrence that would be similar or exact to this. But a further meeting, I think there will be a meeting this morning again with Mr. Matthias and his team to look at what happened last night, what went right, what went wrong, and how they can move forward to mitigate against any reoccurrence of that. And again, just apologies to the general public, to all affected customers, because everyone would have experienced that last night. And we thank and appreciate everyone for their patience and support.
All right. I think
No.
I just before you move on, I just
Go.
want to say I have seen firsthand some of the work being done on those to repair those lines. I think many of us pass it, but we don't acknowledge it, the maintenance work that is done and so on. So it's just for us, the public, to remember that these systems will break from time to time. Systems are not perfect. And yes,
Yes.
last night would have been difficult for many of us. I was speaking to a friend on my way up. He said he went to sleep at 4:30 because that's when he got power back. So ways outside.
Yes.
But to appreciate too that the repair work was done, and like you said, the assessment will be done. We would look forward here at WTP to sharing through you or through Mr. Francis or whomever, the updates in terms of, a more fulsome detail on what, just so the public can appreciate that APA does, like you already did, take the situation very seriously and is mitigating against further similar, notice I said similar reoccurrences. That's not to say that something else may not happen down the line.
So you actually had to go to a
Yes.
meeting last night?
No, I was up until maybe after 2 a.m. I was up until after 2 a.m. Getting updates and information. Yeah.
Well,
I
that's
think I
good.
was up
Yes.
until that time. That is when my body, I couldn't go anymore. And then I got
Okay,
up.
yes.
I still got up this morning, just about 4:45.
And then more
As
updates
usual.
again.
Sorry?
And more updates again as soon as you got up, no?
I didn't hear that line.
No, I was saying, and then when you got up a little after 5 or before 5, you started getting some more updates, right?
Oh, yes.
Oh,
Yes.
no,
So I
yeah,
did check
yeah.
in with the system control team because the last update that I did publish, it was when I think there were like 4 feeders that were still de-energized. So I did call just to make sure. I know I got back power at some point, but I didn't even know the time. And it was definitely after 2. And I called, got the update, and then that was published again to the public. Yeah,
Boss
so
lady, you know what happened?
I
You
will
and
be running on caffeine today. It's
Oh
like,
dear.
But warn you about the
Basically.
caffeine. But warn you about the dope
I-
caffeine. Tap use the dope caffeine. And drink bush
I
tea. But
will,
warn you about that straight. The caffeine. I like hope on the caffeine. I'm feeling on crack, man. Different than you. Careful with the caffeine.
I will still read the outages for today.
Yes, yes.
I will still read them, but I'm not 100% sure as yet
If they'll follow
if
through
they
as
will
is.
still follow them based on the fact of what happened last night. So I would still if I get an update, Peter, I'll just send you a quick
No problem,
message
and we will
to see
share
if
for
they're
sure.
canceled. All right. So
Yes.
a section of Bowlands in the vicinity of the Methodist Church, that's between 8:30 to 11:30. Section of Liberta in the vicinity of VJ's Bakery, that too will maintain that same time. Then between 10:30 until 11:30, a section of Wares in the vicinity of Oleander Drive. This afternoon, between 1:30 to 3:30, a section of Potters in the vicinity of the Sonoval Richards Academy. That one is 1:30 to 3:30. Those were the planned maintenance outages for today. However, as indicated, based on what would have happened last night, it's a likelihood that there would be some changes to this schedule because efforts will be placed to do some other work. We'll still be doing some repairs to that line on the transmission tower. So that update that will come later today. Support again for any unplanned outages. If they do occur outside of this schedule, those can be reported to us at 311. From the Water Business Unit, I am aware of a broken main between All Saints and Belmont. The team, they will be working on the repairs to that line during the course of the day, and I will publish the areas. So this would include, just off the top of my head, this would be areas such as Belmont, St. Clair Heights, Le Pasture, Bellevue Estate. Those are some of the areas that are impacted by this broken main. But just of course, would like to reassure customers that the maintenance team, the work order has been dispatched, and they will be working on the repairs today. For the mobile center, it will be in Falmouth, just out front Bailey's supermarket from 9 until 1 p.m. today. Just want to remind customers that you can pay any type of APWay bills right at the mobile center, and you can also do iNet top-ups there as well. So this is your update at this point. I'm going to check on the planned maintenance outages from electricity to see if there will be any changes, and I will share that with you in a few minutes.
All right. Thank you so much. We appreciate again. Please give a share from WTP, and I'm sure from our listening audience, our thank yous to the teams who worked assiduously last night so that we could have power restored. And of course, as the work continues, for them to stay safe. You know, safety is, of course, priority. We want them all back home to their respective families in one piece. And we look forward to the updates as the day goes along.
Thank you. Thank you. Have a good one.
And get some rest.
Please tell Amari bye.
Well, she must get rest, especially in
I
her work.
have to go to work. Well, yeah.
I mean,
Well,
make
yeah,
sure
very-
she has to get some rest, Sly.
Rest from what she no work. She no work, and now she go work. You see,
She
you
worked,
see,
she was
the two I
up
know one another
following the
business.
communication.
Out of a sudden, you know she need rest. Two I know one another business.
And I said, have a beautiful day, darling queen.
You too.
Have a
Bye.
great day, my dear. Say howdy to Pat before you
Thank
go,
you.
though.
Bye. Bye, Amari.
Okay, yeah. Bye,
He says he responded in a beautiful kind. Bye.
And you have to echo him.
But that's what he said. You didn't hear him, Sly?
To a conconsa this year. Conconsa. Have a great day, girl. Thank you much. Oh, Lord, who else do I have to torture? Huh? Anyways, it's a beautiful morning, children, and we hope that morning vibes is coming at you, and you're feeling it, and you're ready to get out there and live. Don't hasten your casket. Okay? Take your time and come in your own time. We are hasten them for. Drive carefully, go where you go. Walk on the side of the road and just walk across the road like that, and don't get the attention of the driver.
You're speaking of driving carefully. I have to see, and I'm saying this now because we're not sure if we're going to get our traffic watch in, since we're not on the traditional lines. We'll have to see if we can get them on WhatsApp a little later. Morning, Frankie. But
I was having a good time.
But I drove down All Saints Road yesterday. And normally in the evening, I have to come back. I was up here late yesterday afternoon doing some work. And so I drove down All Saints Road yesterday. Sly J. I blink, I'm a tongue. That was scary. Look. Check the army blink. I'm a The road's so nice.
That tells us that you
I'm
were
confessing, my blink. I don't think, when I reached down here, what in the speed limit again?
Oh, that is what I was about to say. It's as if you were confessing here
Look,
that you were
the
driving
road,
fast.
I have to put that. I am confessing on the record openly because, yeah. And there were people passing me for the record. There were people moving faster than me. The road nice. That we really are going to have to make a conscious effort to ensure that we abide by the guidelines for using the road so that we can all arrive home
That
in
will
one.
happen
I
when-
blinked, Sly.
That
Murder.
will happen when the cocks begin to get teeth. When cock had teeth, that will happen, they say. A rooster. When a rooster gets teeth, then that would happen. But I must confess, though, and I laugh at myself, I'm driving down All Saints Road and I'm still dodging.
Dodging what?
Who that no they know? I'm so accustomed to dodge when me go down there that, the mind wrap around the fact that, hey, you're smoothie now. Yes. So me go down the road and me chill a dodge from this hole that I'm accustomed to be right there. Me a dodge the next thing the whole day.
Nothing tall different.
It is
Like
so
there's still a
smooth.
few patches like by Buckley Line there. I know that I think
Yeah,
they're
they're
still
working on it,
They're
yeah.
still they're still working to connect the water lines wherever they need to go. I take too long, but yeah, they're working on that. I take too long,
Yeah,
and
you're
so
not
that
lying.
part there still needs some work. but
Yeah, but it's good, though. I love it. In the beginning, I said, not me. Whenever they fix the road, I'm not driving on that road because I know what's going to happen there. But so far, you still have the one or two idiots that would, exert their idiocy on the road, disrespecting the fact that they're not there alone. If you want, you do as you like. And again, when the ambulance is blaring, even if you're going in the opposite direction of the ambulance, pull aside still, they say. What make? What sense you make? Me now go the same direction, me in front of he come, he can pass me, goes, well, look, I didn't have the time to go through all that. They say when the ambulance is coming, when you hear that siren, those lights are flashing, and the siren is blaring, I wish they would turn up some of the volume of some of them the ambulance truck, guy, you can't hear them until they're right in front of you. That is really a fact. But those who I was made to understand were there for in town, like in your town area and need all that volume. But we ended up using them out in the country. So sometimes you come down the road, you're driving towards it, but you're one of those conscious drivers. So you see the lights blaring. You say, let me turn off my volume and see what's happening here. Then you notice cars are moving out of its way, you see. Up to now, you can't hear the siren. It's coming. You still can't hear the siren, but cars are moving, and you see the lights are flashing, so you know that, well, he's on an emergency, because if the cars are getting out of his way, that is in front of him, pulling aside, you know he's on an emergency move. And you hear the siren until he right up under you.
Yep.
You understand? So I would really suggest, if it is possible, to put some more volume on that. But then again, if you go in the opposite direction, if you're going in the opposite direction of the ambulance and it's coming, still pull aside. Turn up making about your business. If I like to put this part in, if he wants to wheelie, let him wheelie. If he wants to broadside, broadside. If he wants to fade, that's what you all call it, fade, let him fade. That is his day. When that siren is on, is his time. Give him that. Don't compete against him. Yeah. Okay.
Sly, let me just do this. Good morning, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen who would normally call in or be called, we do not have any telephone lines. We are using the technology and have to be very creative to get Miss Anazette on and to get Max on. By the time we're done with those two, it is very difficult for us to use the same system to get anyone else on. Good morning, Frankie. Nobody try to cut you out of the program. All you're always running and nagging to go complain to people. For what? We keep you in the program, sir. I'm sure you're not even listening to hear me. There, Frankie, if you want to be on today's program, feel free to drive up to the station. We will accommodate you. Anyone who will be on the program today, we have our guests who should have been coming in via the telephone lines. We cannot accommodate them. We've asked them to come in. So, Frankie, if you are insistent that you want to be a part of today's program, stop complaining to everybody. Me not try to take nobody out to the show.
Hey,
okay?
Listen.
Please.
Hearing you one for see you one next story. Me no mind hearing you.
No, because he has complained to the whole world that I'm taking him out of the show.
Oh, come on. He knows better than
right?
that. He
and
knows
I don't like when they
in.
do those things as if to make it seem as if I am trying to destroy your show.
Oh, no,
and I will say it publicly. Man of fridge. Yeah. Okay.
And that is the beauty about you being on the program. No fridge.
Yeah, but anyway,
as I was saying,
I'm sure we can't even find Max. We're still trying to connect to Mr. Hurst. Are we there, Mr. Hurst? Are you there?
Hello.
Yes, I'm.
Excellent. Good morning, sir. How are you?
This morning, I'm at 99.
No, you're not so-and-so, Mr. Hurst. No. Come on.
I'm at 99.
This is Carnival. Come on.
I wish I were.
Let me feel your vibes.
Yes, I know. I wish I had gotten to 100, but it proved a little difficult under certain circumstances.
What circumstances? You mean because the lights were off? What do you
need?
What do you need? What do you need lights for, Mister?
The cooling system then does not work, and the heat generated from activity that is intended to strengthen the system, in fact, robs it of the stored energy. As a consequence, the ability to get to 100 is impaired. And I accordingly must adjust. Hence, though I am at 99 at this moment, my ability to reach 100 was severely limited.
And your cough now, you see? You see? As if light ever is a problem to any one of the vendors.
No, it's not. It's not light. It's the cooling system.
Oh, the cooling system.
I don't need light because
If you sweat when you're done, you go outside on the veranda, the office veranda, and get some
as a
breeze.
consequence,
If you feel hot,
there are moments of illumination that sometimes exceed what is necessary.
okay. All right, Papa. Lord of mercy. But anyways, let's move into what's before us here this
From
morning.
time to time, your signal
Drops?
Mm.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about.
Oh dear, but let's see if we can paddle through, sir.
Yeah, from time to time, from time to time, your signal drops really low. You almost can't hear,
Oh dear.
and then you come back strong.
Oh, okay. That is refreshing, though, that you acknowledge
it's an odd
that I
situation.
come back strong.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Hurst, you don't have a backup system for when the power goes where you are now?
No, I'm afraid I have not yet installed such a system. It requires
Wow. What you have plenty of?
an expenditure, which at this moment I prefer to forego of sorts. You know what I mean?
You know where I'm going to stash now?
Yeah. So no, I don't have a backup system as yet.
Ay. Mr. Hurst. Anyways, I see you giving away something free at least. Mr. Hurst? One of those
Yeah, I
times.
didn't hear your question.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
I was just referring to see if you would follow me. Free eyeglasses for those in need. People like me can get a nice eyeglasses now. That sounds good.
Can get another.
Yeah, they're for people who. Yeah, they're for citizens who are, well, not necessarily citizens, residents who are 40 years and older.
When you're 49.
And whose incomes don't allow them to. Right, so you would fit into that.
Oh, well, that sounds good.
That category.
Oh, good.
Above 40.
Is there an income check?
They examine your income. They ask you what is.
Okay.
Yes. What is your
Were you
income?
bringing a part to know for
No, because people need to know.
It's really intended for people who.
No worry, he may drop out that because I was wondering if you didn't pick it up early when I said
and
for
so
people
we're
in
working
need.
on perfecting it, trying to make those who are unable to afford eye care to have it available to them by way of this project. As you know, it has been done in St. Lucia, and they distributed more than 25,000 pairs of eyeglasses. And now we're going to do it in Antigua. I'm not so sure what the number is in Antigua, but it's not nearly as high because St. Lucia has a larger population than Antigua, almost 1.5 times the size of Antigua's population. So we may have a smaller number. But the whole idea is to provide free eyewear to those who are in need and are 40 years older. No matter how healthy you live, Sly, when you get to age 40, your eyesight will change. It doesn't matter how well you have lived, how little animal flesh you have consumed, or how much vegetables you have consumed. At age 40, it just changes, just like that.
Oh, okay. All right, sir.
It's built into our DNA.
Your friends told you that, right? But anyways, I have to concur
Yeah,
because
well,
9 years ago, mine started to, give a little problem. You said age 40. Somebody said 9 years ago for me, yeah, he started to give problem me 49.
well, you get further. It isn't as though it changes and then it just halts there.
And I'm
It
also
continues
eligible
to
too.
deteriorate.
I'm also eligible for one of those glasses.
They have an income
When
qualification.
you keep on to talk about income, forget he involved now because you know. From you can talk about income now, you can try to spread some rumor.
That what? That you don't qualify based on the income qualification?
That me loaded.
I didn't say that. Okay.
Come on, you know.
Yeah, but he knows how it works. The chief rocker is very much acquainted with this system. Very, very much
Can't
acquainted
get
with this
nothing
system.
in this country.
Let me take the two of y'all off of that. I'm going to remind Mr. Hurst, you know, of course, that Emancipation Watch Night celebrations falls on the same night as Calypso
Monarch,
competition.
yeah.
And the
That's right.
the Antigua and Barbuda Reparations Support Commission is seeking to highlight the historical, social, and cultural significance of our Emancipation Day observance. And so they say it's not just another celebration. Your thoughts?
Yeah, there is no doubt that what occurred in 1834 in Antigua and Barbuda made a hell of a lot of difference to the people who existed then. 1834 was a turning point, and the wickedness that the slave trade had generated, and slavery, chattel slavery, the wickedness that it caused, they were being dismantled beginning in 1834. It would be, of course, 100 years before things changed in Antigua, the creation of the Antigua Trades and Labor Union and the rise of trade unionism in Antigua made all the difference in our existence. Under slavery, as you know, you had no rights, or very few rights as a slave. But after 1834, and certainly by 1939, we began to see rights emerging. We saw in 1936 the first constitutional change that allowed for participation in elective government. But you had to have an income of at least £20 a year if you wish to participate as an elector. And if you wish to be a candidate, you had to demonstrate that you had £500 in assets and other kinds of assets or some other method of determining what your income was like. But it had to be in excess of £500. And that was the 1936 Constitution. We had the first election in Antigua and Barbuda in the 20th century in 1937, and it would be a sea change in the arrangements in Antigua by 1951, 14 years later, when adult suffrage became the law of the land. And you need only be 21 years to register. You didn't have to prove literacy, nor did you have to prove income. And 1951 was that turning point. It was the year in which V.C. Bird and the Antigua Trades and Labor Union really scored a breakthrough. They announced that they would have the ATNLU was going to celebrate Labor Day in 1951. That's exactly 75 years ago. And it was the start of the shift of power away from the colonials to the vast majority of underclass here in Antigua and Barbuda. 1951. By 1956, they introduced a governance, ministerial governance in Antigua and Barbuda. V.C. Byrd became Minister of Trade, Production, and Labor, 1956. And in 1960, there were wider changes allowing even greater participation by elected officials. So it continued to change, you know. It continued.
Hello?
Yeah, I heard
I think we
blip.
just lost him.
Yeah, I heard that.
All
blip.
right. Tech, I don't know if you can try and get
Yeah,
Mr.
we'll get him
Hurst
back.
back. But ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, we're working still on getting the line sorted. It's quite a situation, but you see some of the challenges that we have to undergo with this as we move through.
But we don't panic, baby. We go through. Yeah.
Yes, while we try to get Mr. Hurst back, and he is talking about emancipation.
And why?
And why we continue to
emancipation?
celebrate,
Yes,
and how we as a people have made very significant strides.
What this have to do with our future,
Speaking of
our
the word,
present
yeah.
and our future. That is the reason why you must go out.
We have to celebrate. And just so that we are reminded, today's the 29th, or last night was the 29th, I'm sorry. Last night, the 29th, there would have been a TV program, Spiritual Awakening, which we will rebroadcast sometime during the course, if not today, tomorrow. And Friday, 31st, it's Watch Night Gathering, a night of reflection, remembrance, and renewal. And among the featured speakers for that will be Dr. Hilary
Beckles, yeah.
Dr. Hilary Beckles. And of course, there is the Emancipation Day. Sorry, let me move back here. I just moved. Okay. Yeah, on August the 1st. Omari, I sent you the schedule, if you could put it up. If you can do that while we're trying to get back Mr. Hurst. Let us know when he's back with us, please. On the 1st of August, of course, it is Emancipation Day. There is the Emancipation Day service at the Green Bay Moravian Church. It's a very useful event. You get to feel, I've been a number of times, and you get to have conversations about where we came from, and the sermon, because sometimes I just get vexed when you talk about slavery, and how slavery and how we were treated. But at that Emancipation Day church service, they try to remind us about how our spirits were strong enough to survive to today.
And that is what it's all about, you know. Right. Hey, to keep us strong, focused, and hey, let's move on.
And the same day, there will be the Emancipation Village at the V.C. Byrd Bust from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. So during our Emancipation Day celebrations, our intention is to honor our past, celebrate our freedom, and to build on our future.
And in the future, while we're building, let nothing, no feeling, give you that feeling of how our ancestors must have felt.
Yeah, I was hoping we'd have been able to show that. Is Mr. Hurst back with us?
Coming up.
Oh, okay, all right.
He's still trying.
And so while we reflect on that and we continue to move on, Sly, going back into the papers, and this is an important advisory that due to ongoing restoration work in the southern courtyard of the St. John's Cathedral, members of the public attending the funeral service for the late Gladstone Joseph today, Tuesday, 28th July, are advised that access to the cathedral will be via the North Gate only. The North Gate, the gate facing the Antigua Girls High School only.
Okay.
Not the one down by the Newgate Street, that we call the Newgate Street Gate, but the North Gate.
Yes.
All attendees are asked to follow the designated entry routes in any directions provided.
Right.
We apologize for any inconvenience and thank you for your cooperation and understanding. And I can add a little bit more to that while we seek to get Mr. Hurst back, because the walkways on the northern side, the southern side of the cathedral, you know, that walkway when you go to funerals and so on.
Oh, yeah, yes.
You know what I mean? Pull the casket up and you struggle and so on. Those are currently under repair.
Okay.
right? So some extensive work is being done on those. It'll take at least maybe the all of August, if not a little into September. And so the churchyard itself will be closed to the public completely.
Okay.
And I suspect that in a very short time, an announcement will be issued saying that the church itself
What an edifice.
is closed to the public. You know that the cathedral is undergoing renovations. Some good work has been done already, and there's
Ongoing.
more
Oh,
to come.
yes, ongoing. I mean, I
Yeah.
have to give my kudos and tip my hats to the engineers. You kill a couple of them, really.
Not in today's time. You mean back then?
You know, yes. When I'm saying a couple of the younger engineers, when they start looking at the blueprint, they say, Tala, we can't follow this here. But you know, go Harvard, they prepare for building kind of stuff here.
And that is important, you know, slight to tie back to our emancipation.
Yes.
Because our forefathers did the work for that. Our forefathers did the work for that.
I tell you.
Is Mr. Hurst back?
You there, Mr. Hurst?
Yes, I'm back.
Yeah, Mr. Hurst, I was just trying to connect until you return. The work being done at the cathedral, in terms of the renovations, with the work that our forefathers would have put in to make sure that that cathedral was in fact the beautiful edifice it is today, hundreds of years later, that just needs to be maintained.
Mr.
Expensive
Hurst?
maintenance, but maintained.
Mr. Hurst, you know who much we don't drop up them, bap.
I mean,
Okay, you can hear
that
outside, you go up
cathedral
now.
was
Oh, yeah?
rebuilt in 1848. So that at that time, slavery had ended 14 years earlier. But those who built it were adults, and therefore they had once been slaves.
Oh.
They weren't slaves at the time of the construction, but they had once been slaves who worked on that cathedral and made it a magnificent piece of architecture. Remember now that the outside is built of stone, limestone, and the inside is wood. The whole idea was that if there's another trembler, another earthquake, that instead of the stone falling in, the wooden interior would save those who are on the inside, while the outside may crumble.
Okay.
So it was an intelligent approach towards earthquakes, which of course are common in our region because we sit on what is called a fault. And so the Caribbean experiences earthquakes with some regularity. The last big one was 1974. And every 50 years or so, we're due another big one. And we're not so sure why it hasn't happened yet. Yeah.
Make it delay. It's all right.
Exactly
Make it delay, Mr. Hurst. Make it delay.
You need more time now for prepare?
Yeah, there's no doubt that it's going to happen, but we don't know when. Because these two plates, as they're known, are pushing against each other. And then one plate will be subsumed by another. In other words,
subsume.
One is going to go under while another one goes on top. And that movement of the plates will result in
a bulge,
an earthquake,
a bulge in the earth.
Yeah. So but anyway, we know it's going to happen, but we just don't know when. Yeah, that's the nature of the planet on which we live.
So Mr. Hurst. Sorry. Go ahead. Apologies. Go ahead.
No. Clearly, we just prepare for it. We build better buildings and so on, and we try to prepare for what we know is going to be inevitable.
So Mr. Hurst, now that you mentioned the earthquake, and we mentioned the whole reason for our emancipation celebration, tying it back, and you have been chronicling how, as a black people managing our own nation, that we have made significant strides over time. I think you're at 1951 when we got disconnected before. Yes. What would you say would be one of the most crowning moments in Antigua and Barbuda for us as a black nation? And I'm going to fuss you by saying mine is the purchase of the syndicate land. That remains for me one of the most compelling things that I always want to put as my moment of pride for how we invested in ourselves. But over to you, Mr. Hurst.
Yes. Well, I would say the crowning moment came when the University of the West Indies opened campus at Five Islands was established, was opened in 2019. That I think in recent times.
Modern times, I
We're
agree.
going, yeah. If we continue to go back, I would say just before we purchased the lands in 1967, we had an event on February the 27th, 1967, which George Walter and Baldwin Spencer, at the time employees of the Antigua Trades and Labor Union, they declared that to be the most important day in the history of Antigua and Barbuda, because it was on that day that we raised the Antigua flag, lowered
The
the
Union
British
Jack.
Union Jack, right? Sang our own anthem. We no longer sang "God Save the Queen," but instead
God bless Antigua.
sang "Fair Antigua and Barbuda," right? And we had our own motto: each endeavoring, all achieving, as opposed to the British. Never, never will Brits be slaves. You know how they sang that. And you know that song. Never, 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 never shall be slaves. Right.
Britannia, Britannia. That one?
Yeah, that's correct.
Oh, okay.
Britannia
Oh, my
rules
history
the
work with me, man.
waves.
You know me erased the one the early.
So we had a sea change, you could call it, in 1967, and that allowed Weber to purchase the
land.
sugar estates.
Yeah.
Yeah, the sugar estates, because they went into receivership. So what we paid for them was far below their real value.
Hello.
When you say receivership,
They got money for us when we went out to emancipation. It was a good trade.
but when you say
Right.
receivership, Mr. S, what
So
that mean?
it was less than $6 million, $6 million BB dollars
Wow.
at the time, in 1967,
A whole ton of money. That
and clearly a crowning moment. There's no doubt. I think we could also celebrate just before that, 1955, with the opening of the Princess Margaret School.
Oh, yes. I
And-
agreed.
Yeah. And the Princess Margaret, part of the reason is that it has now produced two prime ministers. I mean, it is true that Mr. Spencer was not the greatest of prime ministers.
oh, you could
Still
Mr.
the
Harris,
same
that's
prime
the
minister.
second time for the day on
Well.
the Spencer case. Well, go ahead.
well.
Yes. and the Honorable Gaston Brown, as Prime Minister, both went to Princess Margaret School. It was supposed to be a primary school, and as you know, V.C. Bird and P.A.W. Gordon, that's Peter Gordon's father.
Time
Mr.
for a move up.
Ahmad, who eventually became a parliamentarian, Christopher Ahmad.
Minister of Education.
And a few others conspired and we're talking about 1955, conspired to turn it into a secondary school, because there were no free secondary schools in Antigua. The two secondary schools that existed were the Antigua Grammar School and the Antigua Girls High School, and you had to pay a fee, and you would have had to have had money to purchase uniforms and books and so on. In those days, 1955, and V.C. Bird conspired to turn the Princess Margaret School into a secondary school that would be free, no tuition, and would bring people from all over Antigua to that secondary school. So what they did, they identified the 22 brightest students at that time that could be found in primary schools around the country, and they brought them to the Princess Margaret School and taught them the lessons that were relevant to taking what was then called the senior Cambridge exams. And they these 22 took the senior Cambridge exams, passed brilliantly. And V.C. Bird used that as evidence to persuade the governor at the time that what we needed was a secondary school.
It was time for us to move up, man.
We needed another primary school. But by the way, at that time, the Moravians operated a primary school. right there on St. George's Street, at the
Yes.
top of St. George's Street. The Moravians had a primary school. A teacher, Merle, had a primary school. Miss Stevens had a primary school also on Newgate Street. So there were about 4 or 5.
That one on
primary
Newgate Street
schools.
was the one where you took off your shoes to go into school?
It could have been.
Yeah.
I don't know that rule, but that could have been the case. And you're lucky if you had shoes. So Bridget Harris told the story of having relatives in New York City who sent them barrels, the equivalent of barrels in those days, with boxes. They called them parcels. Sent them parcels that contained lots of consumer items, including shoes. And so she and her sister left home in shoes. But when they got to All Saints, the All Saints primary school, they took their shoes off because no other students had shoes on. They hung their shoes up in the tree. Attended classes all day and played and so all day. And then when they were ready to go home in the evening or in the afternoon, they put their shoes back on and walked back to Seaview Farm. And also to All Saints, where they subsequently lived. And that was the condition, which is why Novell Richards, in his landmark piece called The Struggle and the Conquest, in 1958, would write that Antigua and Barbuda was a land of barefoot and raggedy clothing people.
And Cassie never kill Awi. Cassie never dig out back in the days.
Yes, they did. They just didn't. Trust me, they did. You never talked to your grandparents?
But I'm talking about my experience with going to school without shoes. You see, I was not as fortunate as Mr. Hurst.
Cassie was a difficult subject. Let me tell you something. Farmers began making shoes out of discarded tires.
Oh, yeah.
They call it packing.
One Love still do that
right.
up to now.
And they made something that looked like shoes, more like sandals or slippers.
Yes.
And that's to protect the soles of the feet, because we lived at a time in homes that had mud as their floor.
Chigga.
And these little creatures lived in the mud.
Chigga.
Chigga, right. So Chigga would enter into the flesh of the foot, and it would cause the feet to become deformed. Wow. As a result of interference with the nervous system.
But Mr. Harris, just before you go there, we'll go back to education, if you'd allow me to pull you back there, because I think I'd want you to layer on one other important piece of transformative work, which came under duress too from the country, which has seen our education through to significant benefits. This one happened on the Celesta, the education levy.
Oh, yes. Well, just before you get to the education levy, which I think was also one of Lester Bird's legacies, bear in mind that the Antigua Grammar School and the Antigua Girls High School were privately run institutions. And on January the 1st, 1964, they became public institutions. The government of Antigua and Barbuda, the Fairbird, purchased the Antigua Grammar School and the Antigua Girls High School from the branch families. They used to run, 2 branch women used to run the Antigua Girls High School, and a branch male. He was the bursar, used to run the Antigua Grammar School.
Branch and Antigua?
He used to get a lot of subsidies from the government, but on January the 1st, 1964, they became wholly owned by the government only. And 10 years later, in 1974, the tuition was dropped. It used to be $31 a semester, and they dropped that $31.
Branch
that
Avenue.
Was George Walter's contribution.
Oh.
But you're right. 30 years after that, in 1994, the Honorable Lester Bird recognized that too many parents were seeking to get assistance from elected officials and those who aspire to be elected in order to have enough money to purchase uniforms and the like.
And the textbooks. And the textbooks.
Right. Yes, and textbooks, and that the schools, because they're being used not only by students, but remember that they become halls where people, even some fellas had church on
Yes,
Sundays.
yes, yes, yes.
Right. They decided that there must be a sum of money set aside, not in the treasury, separately for education. Otherwise, education is going to fall behind. And so the Honorable Lester Bird, who at that time had Marvin Joseph as his finance minister and Rodney Williams as the Minister of Education, they initiated the Board of Education and the levy, that the education levy, which was 2.5% of income. And the opposition to it was fierce. Mr. Spencer especially led groups of young men through Market Street and so on, threatening merchants to do harm if they didn't close their doors to join the protest against the education levy, 2.5%. And Lester Bird persisted, nevertheless, and
I remember the demonstrations. They were massive, led by the Chamber of Commerce, I think, at the time. Yes.
Well, Bruce Goodwin, who had an institution called Small Business Association.
The Small Business Association, yes.
Yeah. He was a part of this,
right,
protesting against the education levy.
I think the Chamber of Commerce was led by Mr. Clavis at the time.
Yeah, Clavis,
yes,
Joseph.
Right. Joseph,
Yeah, and they called Lester Bird wicked and so on. They had effigies of him and they beat him. Beat those effigies until they fell apart.
They couldn't say
why kinds of wickedness to
Mr.
persuade the Antigua. Huh?
They couldn't say YGs. Why they have to say effigies?
Because that's the word, effigies.
Oh, okay. But I tell you, no wonder my brother ended up the way he ended up, because, I mean, the mounted drop kicked me, see the knock the effigy there that looked exactly like my brother back then. Run off and kick it down. Badam! Oh, God, he dead now. But anyways, I remember those days, and I've lived on the most serious note now. I've lived to see that same education levy that they vehemently objected to and they caused almost riots for. I have lived to hear them say, what an idea that was.
Yeah, in fact.
We were blind. We didn't see this one.
Yeah, the World Bank suggested to developing countries that they do the same thing. That they set aside a sum of money for the purpose of education only. Now, I went to Chile or someplace, and I noted that their military was very well endowed. And the Chilean officials at the time explained to me that whatever the budget was, the military was paid 25% of the budget. So 25% of the national budget went to the military in Chile.
Wow.
By the way, they had no enemies. It had fought a war in the late 1800s against Bolivia and took over a little piece of land about the size of Antigua that allowed Bolivia to have access to the Pacific Ocean. But after that, Bolivia became a landlocked nation, and it stymied the development of Bolivia.
So then I know what to do then.
Well, anytime they wanted to export anything, they had to go through Chile, and there was an export levy attached to moving goods from Bolivia to the Pacific Ocean through what was now a piece of land that was before Bolivia's land. Anyway, the whole idea behind the education levy was to ensure that there would be a source of funding for education, because we hold education in very high regard. And we saw that in 1955 with the Princess Margaret School becoming a part of the secondary school system of Antigua and Barbuda run by the government. We saw it in 1964 when the Antigua Girls High School and the Antigua Grammar School became public institutions rather than privately owned. We saw it in 1974 when tuition to those schools was dropped, and we saw it again in 1994. But by the way, the Canadians helped us to build lots of schools, and the Americans even sent us teachers to help to fill
Peace
up that
Corps, yes, the
to
Peace
fill
Corps.
the void. Yeah, Canadians and Americans came in large numbers to help out our teachers squad. Yeah.
All right,
So we see the attention to education all the time because.
And even we switch a little bit from the education now and think about even today in Antigua Barbuda, because when that education levy came out, like you so rightfully said, and we all experienced what happened, right? Because we didn't see it, as yet. How we open it out, couldn't see from our nose to our mouth yet. You understand? For instance, look at the road now. I ask you, every time you license your vehicle, give an extra $100 for the road.
Yeah.
See, wisdom again, put a little sub there for the road so you can drive. Pan good road.
Right. Well, and another great improvement occurred in 1968 when, on October the 31st, 1968, the Deepwater Harbor was commissioned. And that Sunday following, a big cruise liner pulled up alongside the harbor at Rat Island. And it was either a cruise liner or a cargo vessel. I believe it may have been cargo. And I couldn't believe anything so big had been made by human hands.
Oh, you couldn't believe that,
when
right?
I saw those ships used to have to remain 4 miles out past Sandy Island.
And the barge would have to go out to there.
And then smaller vessels would go out to collect the cargo and bring them to shore at the bottom of High Street, where King's warehouse was located. It's now called King's Casino.
Yeah.
But King's warehouse used to be there.
You remember the federal maple and the federal palm? Mr. Harris, you remember the federal maple and the federal palm?
Yes, the federal maple and the
They
federal
couldn't come
palm.
in, they had to stay out 4 miles.
Yeah, they were gifts from Canada, by the way, that were intended to cause Caribbean countries to be connected to each other. We talk about connectivity. Federal maple and the federal palm did that.
But look,
by the way,
Mr. Harris, bookmark that transportation conversation. I'm just making a note. That's where we're going to pick up tomorrow. I want you to make your last point that you want us to go out with today.
Look at the
because time has flown and we need to, we have a few little things that we need to do in-house.
Wow.
Understood. Now,
Right.
just let me say that all of these improvements in life in Antigua and Barbuda led to independence in 1981.
Indeed.
And from that time onwards, we had cards. We had cards.
How did I know we were going to end up there? Yes.
Yeah,
no, Mr. Harris. No, Mr. Harris, I disagree. Mr. Harris, I disagree with you. We had cards long before. We just expanded the deck.
Yeah, but that was for the first time we became members of the United Nations, the Organization of American States, the Commonwealth of Nations, and so on. And these are cards that we are playing.
And continue to play very well.
Yeah, we played them exceedingly well.
I don't think the WTO card working for us, but when I argue,
I would not even call my card play. I'm going to call my.
Moving too swiftly. While we may not have collected what the WTO ruled in our favor.
Wow.
Every time a matter comes before the WTO, and by the way, they haven't been able to hear any cases because the United States has not appointed its judges. But every time a matter comes before the WTO, the litigants, especially if they are from small countries or from underpowered countries, will remind the judges of what Antigua and Barbuda did in 2000 and 2004, 2003, 2004, 2007, when we brought the United States before the WTO and won. So it's not indeed that it is forgotten. Quite the contrary, it is invoked with frequency in order to ensure that litigants before the WTO court have a crutch on which to enforce the judgments which they receive.
I'm just hoping, Mr. Hurst, that after all those reminders, that they would come to their senses and say, look, we got to get rid of this here. This is getting overbearing now. Hey, hold that. All right, is that okay? Thank you. Good. The come back and ask me nothing again. No problem. That's all we ask. You had to make it go so long. That's all we ask. No one
Right.
no
Well,
arguments.
I want to thank you very kindly for including me in your program this morning.
Of
And I look
course,
forward
Mr.
to
Hurst.
joining you tomorrow.
Yes, God's
hope you all
willing.
get back hope you get back the landlines because
This is kind of
it's a little confusing using this WhatsApp.
I know.
business.
I can feel it, yeah. But anyways, that quickness, that closeness is not there. It is a little delayed and all that. But anyway, sir, it's a pleasure to have you. Everything that you imparted to us, we heard it, and I'm quite certain all the listeners around the world, all 1.6 million, I'll move up 100,000, Mr. Hurst. 1.6
You have
no.
done.
1.6 no. It was 1.5 or 1.6 no. That's great stuff, my people. Thank you for being there. Anyways, Mr. Hurst, you have yourself a beautiful day, and we'll see you later somewhere.
Thank you, sir. Bye-bye.
All right, to say howdy to that boss lady.
I am woman tonight. I am woman tonight, and I'm going to be there.
We know.
Oh, you're going to be a woman tonight?
Okay.
Lord, I disconnect you from getting that action day. Look, Mr. Hurst. Mr. Hurst going to be front and center, right?
Oh, because Patrice is going to, how Patrice...
No, because it's mostly women performing. It's not just Patrice.
Okay.
It's Claudette.
and our women don't feel that they are impressive unless they show us their skin. So you can imagine who he's going to be.
Really, Sly J?
Really?
Really?
The reality is reality.
Some women,
Whether
not
we
all
like it
women.
or
Do not
not.
make that blanket statement, please.
Oh, well, okay
I will
then.
fight you.
Okay, well,
I will fight
ladies,
you.
stop saying all the men in Antigua are dogs.
We don't say that. We say, but y'all love the handle. All man are dogs. Big shot attack. Remember that song there? Back.
Again,
Woof, woof.
I remember.
Born in the ark.
The ark. I come and I go on like one dog a bark.
Back. Woof, woof. It was so fantastic, though. Remember, we have to go find that.
Oh, my goodness.
Anyway, Sly, take us out.
Yeah, children, stay with us. We're going to come back. We're going to, we can't have the traffic because, but you are an experienced and a responsible driver. I don't think you need no babysitter. And remember, we have some rules and some regulations that we follow. That's all you need to do. Nothing else. Nobody is pressuring you, just something for your own good and everybody else's good. Stay with us. Don't you touch your dial.
This is WTP Radio, 93.5 FM, coming to you from the biggest village in Little Antigua.
Are you ready?
Last year, we had a party, but this year, we are back for an encore performance.
Are you ready? No.
It's the Long Bay Lager Caribbean Melting Pot. Thursday, July 30th, 8 p.m. sharp. Carnival City comes alive.
Showtime in 5, so let we start it.
With the undisputed king of soca, Marshall Montano. Alongside the soca general, Skinny Fabulous. From Grenada, bringing pure jab energy, Muddy. Antigua's reigning soca monarch, Tian Winter. And the carnival baby herself, Tizzy. Straight out of Dominica, Triple K International. Listen out for a heavy supporting cast. This year is the most epic ultimate encore performance. Early bird tickets are only $100. House of Rhythm, $350. Limited offer. Tickets available on the ticketing app and select ticket outlets island-wide. Feel the rhythm of the Caribbean. Catch the encore performance. Let it go!
When you're having your big life and want everything go fine, there is one place in Antigua that will help you have good time. Grab on Lincoln, Nelson's Dockyard and that comes cause you will see they've got everything for occasion, life and even party. Only very best in liquors for much less than you expect. Come to Bravo Liquors for the best, sometimes you're sure to get rum and scotch and vodka, even wines and cigarettes. Cigars, juices, bars and liquors that we have finished yet. Party flavor, soda, soft drinks, coolers, quicksand, even scotch. Bravo Liquors in Antigua is where you find it at. Bravo Liquors, Bravo Liquors, Bravo Liquors, Bravo Liquors, Bravo Liquors, Bravo
Paradiso Drinking Water. Located at Crabs Peninsula, we are open from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. from Mondays to Fridays. We are also located on Lower All Saints Road, open from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. from Mondays to Thursdays and 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. on Fridays. On Saturdays, we are open from 8 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. Purchase your empty bottles and get your 5-gallon bottle refills at either of our branches. Paradiso Drinking Water.
Calypso, Calypso.
Feel the rhythm, feel the power, feel the culture of Antigua and Barbuda. Friday, July 31st, the stage is set for the most powerful voices, the sweetest melodies, and the real spirit of Carnival. It's the Cavalier Rum Calypso Monarch Finals live at Carnival City. Will the reigning Calypso Monarch be defending her crown?
The harder they shake, the harder I coming back.
One stage, one microphone, one crown. Who will rise? Who will conquer the Calypso throne? Tickets only $40. Friday, July 31st. It's the Cavalier Rum Calypso Monarch Finals, Carnival City.
Every natural illness has a natural cure. So get a natural treatment from the Natural Health Store. Where? Veggie World, Veggie World, Veggie World, Veggie World. Your family health needs. Veggie World, Veggie World, Veggie World, Veggie World. Your #1 health food store.
Contact us today, 562-4437, located on Upper Redcliffe Street, St. John's, Antigua.
93.5 FM, WTP.
Temperature raging, all through my body spreading. Watch how my body sweating. It's temperature that I get, my muscles aching. Body feel dehydrated, pupils are dilating. Like a cannibal fever.
You know, 7 minutes XL right now. You're locked into Carnival Fever at WTP 93.5. Ow!
She run in the rhythm section, complaining about the irons start to bring off. She said the irons too soft. She said whether steel band or jamban, woman like to feel iron, it must project when you do your sound check. And she said raise up the iron, what a feeling. Give me that lift and don't let it drift.
Yeah, man.
You know what?
Iron is really appealing.
The demon is.
Like a spliff.
Mama lie with buddy. 2014, yeah. Iron lady in the band.
With the iron in she
woo! A lick it ting, a lick it ting, a lick it ting, a lick it ting, a lick it ting.
And broke her hip.
Iron lady in the band. With the iron in she hand.
A lick it ting, a lick it ting.
I must say though that for a beginner, for someone who just entered, who just started in the Calypso fraternity last year, that was a big bang. That was a big start off, may I put it that way. To start off with a bang like that, you know, it begs to, you know, ask yourself the question, is that just a mistake? That was just a mistake. We just happened to bump into that. You know, there's going to be longevity. We'll find out. What do you say?
Hear this. Raise up the iron.
What a feeling. Give me that lift.
If you may say raise up the
don't
Bible.
let it drift. A good iron is really appealing. Not bend like a spliff.
She want it still.
Iron lady in the band. With the iron in she hand.
A lick it ting, a lick it ting, a lick it ting, a lick it ting, a lick it ting.
Iron lady in the band. With the iron in she hand.
A lick it ting, a lick it ting. Sly J.
Look how you're bringing the chorus there.
Yeah, yo, I mean him in the talk. You don't know my lie, right?
Hey, a good thing and me write the song.
Hey, look. Listen, Sly J. When you hear he bust that last year.
And I'll get for lock me up.
Oh,
No, honestly, like I said, I mean, I have known him, but to know him in the Calypso arena, and to come out like that, you know, I was saying to myself, wow.
He sing that kind of drama.
I wonder if it's just a mistake. He just happened to bump in and stump his toe. And he would just drop out on the side of the road, you know?
So just before we get too excited, because, you know, this is my song, let us introduce Lyrical Reds. Good morning.
Good morning, Peacher. Good morning, Sly J. Good morning, everybody. Listen to 93.5 WTP.
I like that. Yeah, man. I have a very important question.
Mm-hmm.
What is your birth paper name?
Rafik Edwards.
Rafik Edwards?
Yeah.
How you reach from Rafik Edwards to Lyrical Red?
Well,
Jesus.
Lyrical Reds. Reds is my initial. People used to call me Reds since, I'll say, secondary school days.
Because of your complexion, huh?
No.
Rafik Edwards. R-E-D. Sly J.
It's my initials, Sly J.
Oh.
Rafik Edwards, and DS is my middle. You know, I just rearranged everything and just made Reds.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sly, take down the music.
Yeah, okay, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, and add lyrical to the Reds, and that's how I got Lyrical Reds.
Okay.
Reds is my initials.
Now, although we started it with the Calypso song, we know that you have a career long before.
Yes, I've been singing soca. This year is going to be the 17th year singing soca.
Bye, you're just bad. Bye, you're just bad.
I'm only 35 years old.
Okay.
Yeah.
Old? 35 years old?
Yes, sir, old.
Old?
Please say young fast. Say young fast, Jack.
Young. 35 years young.
Oh, no one slide it on your kiss
Mr.
today.
Hurst, 57, he not old. How you got 35 and old? Oh, Lord.
Yeah, so tell us about this soca journey that you've been on.
Well, it's been highs and lows. You know, when we just came out as the Mad Tegans crew with Seton, Hard Knocks, 22 and Jukidan, it was high energy, you know, and then life.
I like that. We said it together.
And then life, get the best of everything.
So tell us two of your songs that we'd remember from the Mad Tegans.
I believe you guys will remember Plantain right next to She Dumpling.
The gal want plantain. Yeah, go ahead.
And then I had another song called Movie.
But my movie. Did that one there?
Yes,
Yeah, remember things. Sly, remember that? Sly G.
Pardon me?
Never mind. Never mind.
Okay.
You. Yeah, but yeah. And so you morphed from Mad Tegans.
I want to do a little teasing here before we move
ahead.
on, Mad Tegan. What did you ask me? Jesus what?
I said if you remembered.
Oh.
Sly.
Okay.
Sly J.
Yes.
I don't know if you want to name yourself Jesus now. I did not bring him into this conversation. Okay, backside.
I tell you, I haven't put in a teaser in there. You asked me. Put my
I'm ready for you
Bible right on my table after reading the Gospel of Christ. Take that. That's a bushy son.
You're not Trav our guest this morning, you know.
No. That's a bushy. That's another from my nephew.
So after life happened, you persisted on. How was that? How was it going less madly and more solely?
Well,
I like that.
Well, I just had to continue. Every year people ask me, what the song this year? You know what I mean? So I had to really continue for the culture and for the people following Lyrical Reds, you know? So that's it.
Why Calypso now? How did you get into the Calypso?
Well, I've always been observing Calypso since a young age. When me sing the songs and them in the house, mommy just tell me, hey, that's enough for you, because, you know, I grew up in a Christian home.
Ah, and you're another one of those.
Heathen.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Heathen, let's go. Get you back home, son.
So, yeah, I've always observed Absti, King Shortshirt, Swallow.
Great.
Crazy from Trinidad.
Ah.
Sugar Aloe. King Onion.
Yes.
And even the beer. Melly for sale. Oh, gosh.
Scandalous.
Entertainment.
Scandalous. Morning beer.
Yeah, man, and that sparked my interest.
The
Also, Seton from the crew. entered Independence competition
And did
in
very well.
2014. or
Yes.
15. And as soon as he reached in, he win the competition.
Walk with the whole summer.
You know what I mean? So
He's awesome.
I'm inspired, you know? Inspired by that.
And so you got inspired, and then last year, what lit the flame?
What lit the flame? I was doing some construction work on a site there in Liberta. And somebody happened to tell me, oh, it's Chet Green work we're doing. And then
Okay.
somebody tell me, oh, you sing Calypso? Somebody asked me, you sing Calypso? I say, yes. I say, boy, Chet Green write song now. So then when one of the time, me and my brother Juki Dan came up to the radio station, and we just happened to bump up in Chet Green. And then I told Chet Green, look, I heard you have songs now. Let me hear something. And then Chet Green let me hear the song Licky Thing.
The song that he write about me, and he tell me about me, and he gave
God,
to you.
I did not know all these things now. They don't blame me for that.
Lord.
And I said, look, that is my song. That song is what I want.
Yeah,
right?
actually, to be honest, well, the first time I heard you sing it, Planting came to mind.
When I heard it, Planting came to mind. Serious. Serious.
Planting.
So
He sang one of his groovy songs. Way back was Planting.
From 2010, the man slide you when we say she don't want no bugger man.
Bugger met. I'm not going on the road with you this morning.
Okay, bugger man.
No, all right, it's fine. Yeah, but and so how was the experience? I mean, clearly you're back, so I know what the ending was. But how was the experience of the tents, the fans, being in this, still in the music space in Antigua and Barbuda, being in the calypso space in addition to the soca?
It was very, very great and motivational. A lot of people was motivating me and saying, look, you sound like a born calypsonian, so you can't stop do this. Everybody tell me, oh, you have the crown, you know? People just be motivating you and gassing you up. So I had to go and do what I had to go and do, you know? I had to perform. I had to make an impact last year because I knew I was going to come back.
You did.
And the other artists, sometimes we're told, we are told, those of us on the outside looking in, that the more established artists sometimes just be very worrisome when new artists, especially soca crossovers as they call them, come into the calypso genre. How was that experience for you with the established artists?
Well, honestly, everybody was welcoming.
Good.
I think in the calypso arena, that's just my view. The calypsonians are more welcoming than the soca artists. I
nice.
See it. I see it. This is my second year in calypso, and I feel welcome. Everybody talk to me. Nobody go on like them better than me and these things, you know? So the experience is great.
He has a nice smile and teeth too. Okay, Monique. Whatever, Monique. Whatever.
Monique.
Thank you, Monique. Thank you.
Monique is very much into the aesthetics, okay? She likes the music too, but the aesthetics, you know?
Wow.
Like she and I are going to be listening to Dr. Beckles' Emancipation Night just for his timbre.
Yeah, she loves his voice.
Delivery, yeah.
Yes.
But so,
she finds it sexy.
tell me about because you are one of the few who are going to be competing in both soca and calypso this year. How's that? How do you feel?
Is it
like
hectic?
An experienced artist. I feel like an experienced artist.
Oh, okay.
Why? Because my jumpy song is not that popular. Name of my jumpy song is "Working Girl." You know, it's about
poor
all
girls. Nobody will work. No.
No, it's about all the hard-working women. Sly G. You understand? Yeah. No.
Big up my girls.
Yeah.
You missed that presentation
But yes,
for semifinals.
But I'm not missing it though.
Tech, do you have Working Girl close to you? Let me know. So
I am not
we
gonna
can pull
miss
it
it,
up.
though. God spare life.
You have it? So Sly, push up the music.
You have it. What's it? This?
She have a 9 to 5, no need no man money to survive. But you have to have the money when she arrive. She cook and clean, she make the thing alive. Alive. All she do is work. In the morning, in the evening, all for vacation.
sound like a shifty true.
When she come from work, she gone to another. Cause when carnival come, she want jam in feathers. She not beg no man cause she don't have manners. But she love the man, them that have plenty commas. She have a 9 to 5, no need no man money to survive. But you have
You know she will.
when she arrive, she cook and she make the thing alive. All she do is work, 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 work.
Yeah, I dig that. I like that, honestly.
And I want lyrical Reds to take us through just a little bit of work. Because you see, when you said working girls with Sly J, mine went.
Mine not gonna know about no working girls. We're gonna come in now.
Working woman, working girl is all about all the hard-working women in Antigua.
That is what I was hoping for, and you said
Gretna. Big up Gretna, one of the few hard-working women in Antigua. That not afraid for push the tray and sell she juice out to she cooler.
And do she cleaning up?
Understand?
Make sure Antigua clean that.
Juice she sell out to she cooler.
Yes.
I mean, I don't make you emphasize that.
No, come I'm not a demon, I know how you.
Listen, I have to.
But me tell you what me hear.
I was scanning my phone trying to find it. I don't know if our tech can find it. But I think that semi-finals night, when Gretna came on stage, well decked out with her fan and stayed in character.
Yes.
Gretna was cute.
Of course.
Very cutesy.
Just tush too.
And very stush.
Of course.
Even, hey, Gretna do a wink up, right? Everybody go, ooh, ooh, ooh. And I'm going to say, yeah. When Gretna move, you got to go, ooh, ooh, ooh.
Okay.
She worked.
Oh.
She worked.
When an up street time, we can up street, but when a down street time, I can down street,
Let me tell you, she was, But I mean, being able to work with Gretna and all those other people and so on who were so willingly coming to your production, how does that make you feel?
Made me feel so confident. It gave me some confidence.
The real people.
It made me see that, okay, people really supporting.
And you have the real people supporting
people
too.
want to see me get to the next level. You understand? So I feel good. I feel confident and good.
And so this is the song that you'll be singing
in the jumpy section.
You have already drawn your number?
Yes, I'll be singing number 2. Right after the song. I in there by Young Vice.
Oh, okay.
I don't know whose number 3 is, but I know who's before me.
Yeah, we'll work that. Yeah, it's important for you, so you know where you're coming in next.
Well, since we're in the music and you're into the Calypso Monarch too, what number you're singing in the Calypso Monarch final?
Oh, number 10. It's just yesterday we picked the numbers.
Oh, number 10.
Yeah, number 10 in Kaiso.
Okay, boss, he's going to have the opportunity of hearing everybody else in front of him, huh?
And let's just bring in now what you will be presenting for Calypso 2026. I think our audience knows it.
Yes.
But so you get to see how your audience loves this song. Sly, pull up that. You ready?
Yep, here we go. Yes, my mom.
There comes a time of reckoning, a time to analyze with pros and cons and the happenings, without bias or compromise. Calypso on a slippery slope, so I pull my microscope to examine objectively and comment. My observation may not please everyone, but progress is my sole intent.
Talk.
When last you hear a melody like Lucinda, or children of the universe in Antigua, always come back to you is just one other sweet Kaiso. Everybody knows it's the same old tired melody. They recycle without apology.
Okay.
Even when they win the crown, You can't sing this song. Kaiso falling down, something wrong.
Coming back in slide.
You actually feel that way, son, or just a song you're singing?
Well, I understood the lyrics of the song. That's what I had to do, so I could perform it well.
But from living in Antigua, living the Calypso, listening to Calypso, would you say that what you were saying
I agree. Kaiso falling down, but you can't.
Really?
You know, when you fall down, that doesn't mean you're dead. It doesn't mean you're dead. You can fall down and dust yourself off.
Maybe something wrong with me because I don't agree.
Come on.
I mean, we sing happy the way we have to do. But
it's straight semifinals we go this year now.
Wasn't that because many of the Calypsonians just didn't feel didn't feel appreciated? Not that Calypso is dying, because I spoke to a number of the Calypsonians.
It's not dying. It just tripped.
They don't feel appreciated, and so I think we're not tying up your interview, but I think this perhaps is an opportunity for us to look at how we treat the art form and the singers in the art form.
Yes.
Because I appreciate the song, I love the song, but all those melodies we've had last year and the year before, and especially when the horn section of them finally get them.
Yes.
Because sometimes the recordings, the recordings and them might want more. Some of the recordings, but once them horn section for the band get. And speaking of which, you had the experience of the new stage,
yes,
and the band and the sound. How was that?
It was awesome. It actually feel like the other stage, like the stage last year. You know, I think it's like the same space. That's
right.
how I feel.
Right.
You know?
No, that's what I'm asking you.
Yeah. It feels like the same space. So I was comfortable, very comfortable.
Right. Your drops a heavy one in a bass lady.
What?
Your drops a heavy one day.
Some heavy word without the truth?
Oh, well, okay.
Well, sorry, to give my truth, it's not the truth. It's my truth.
Hey, who knows? Your truth might be the truth that everybody is feeling. Who knows?
So, lyrics man, what energy has Carnival given you so far?
Well, it's mixed emotions.
Tell us, share.
Because I'm excited and happy about the Calypso. I'm happy about my jumpy soca, but I wish the music did play some more. We had some more opportunities, so people could hear the songs and get used to the songs.
So what would you have liked to see us add to where we are today?
No, well, not this radio station.
No. When I say we, I'm talking about collectively. No. Even
just play the songs more. That's all. Just play the songs and then more. Once I release, just play our song. Because it's money we pay to get the songs and that.
I'm glad you said. I'm glad you said release.
In a drop out the tree, money we have to pay to get the songs and them.
Son, I'm glad you said release, and remember, get them songs in a hurry so we can.
Yeah,
but
you didn't hear him talk. Hold on, but you didn't hear him talk about the money.
I'm going to hear the money part. Okay,
so let's discuss the money and we can come back to the release. Because
you run from the money.
You can't run from the money. It's the money make the money go. Talk to us about your supporters this year. Who have invested in you, your sponsors?
Yes. I have to thank my father, Mr. Luby, LL Supply. I want to also thank Generations to Generation Supermarket. I want to thank Kennedy's Limited and Everyday Gas Station. These guys have been very supportive to me over the years, and I really appreciate them. So without them, I'm not sure how far I would have been this year, or how far I would have reached.
And for us at WTP, I often enough biased because, of course, your songs are written by our chief.
Yes, I am.
So how has it been working with Mr. Green?
Well, it's been a good flow. Like after he saw that I could handle the song last year, for my birthday. For my birthday is August 9th, which is right after Carnival.
Right.
He sent me analysis. So I have analysis over a year now. Yeah.
Oh, he was ready for you a long time.
Yeah.
All right. And so besides writing, does he invest anything else into your production?
Yeah.
Just share with us. Just because I want people to see, just how much support you get, across and how other people
as long
get
as
involved.
Mr. Chet Green not busy and I ask him for any support, he's going to assist, and that's it.
Right. So it's not just folks. It's not just the MP come get the vote only in St. Paul's. He's expansive and also involved in the creative industries.
Definitely.
All right. Last words for you. What would you like to share with us the listeners, people of Antigua and Barbuda, for Carnival 2026? Your parting shot. What do you want to tell us?
Well, I just want to tell everyone to just be safe. When you drink, don't drive, right? Be responsible. And yeah, I also want to big up my team, Aziza Lake. She's my manager. Omar and Tammy Allen, they managed my stage.
Okay.
And Elite Dancers. Yeah, those are my dancers.
All right.
You got the best right there, the elite. They can't help it. It's in their blood. Yeah, but son, you have been an inspiration. You're inspiring other people right now because I see Leslie here. I mean, sitting, listening to you, getting the vibes, I suppose. He's saying, boy, I just want to go into Calypso next year. So you see, you're an inspiration and you're inspiring other people.
Yeah, man. I'm big up my artist, Lady Melody, for making it.
I was wondering when you were going to get to Melody.
Lady Melody, I want to big up the doctor.
Tell Sha I want you tomorrow.
The doctor.
And if I can't find
those
the doctor.
Those are my friends.
I can't find the doctor, I can't get his song. Tell the doctor to send out the song, please.
The doctor, send WTP the song, please. I'm going to message him out.
Please. And if you can get Melody and the doctor first, I can't. Melody, I send Melody a WhatsApp message. Melody, darling, not WhatsApp. Facebook. Okay, we're supposed to be on WhatsApp. It's my fault. Right, because we really want to get all the Calypsonians
Lady
Melody
here. said on Facebook, Lyrical, we're going to make it to the finals this year.
Yeah, she did. I saw it.
She said that.
She was serious.
And we really made it. Yeah, so big up Lady Melody.
Well, we want to wish you the very, very best. We know that you will put it down. We have seen you do it over the years, and you'll continue to do it. And we want to thank you for stepping up to enter the Calypso competition. Soca is your thing. We know that. Party Monarch and so on. And here at WTP, we will play your music. We can guarantee you that.
Definitely.
Any opportunity we get. And we look forward to just seeing you grow from strength to strength.
Come with your best number and your best card. On that night, son.
Yes, I.
Come prepared.
Definitely.
Tell everybody in the fraternity to come prepared.
I'm ready.
Okay.
I have a team, I have a manager, I have a production team for the stage. I'm ready.
All right.
Right?
That is the spirit, because I'm coming ready like Freddie.
I want to thank you, Sly J, and Peacher, and the whole 93.5 for having me this morning.
A pleasure, son. A pleasure.
Man, enough love and respect.
We, the People Radio. We are here for the people. We, the People Radio. WTP. Thank you, son.
Say. Thank you. Sly, take us out.
All righty.
Amari, pull up. Wait, hold on. Which song you want us to go with for you? Your Calypso or your Party Monarch? Which one? Pick one. Kaiso. All right, let's go to the Calypso.
Kaiso. I love who love you.
I love it.
Oh.
There comes a time of reckoning.
Yes.
A time to analyze. With pros and cons and the happening. Without bias or compromise. Calypso on a slippery slope. So I pull my microscope to examine objectively and comment. My observation may not please everyone, but progress is my sole intent. When last you hear a melody like Lucinda, or Children of the Universe in Antigua, always come back to you is just one other sweet Kaiso. Everybody know is the same old tired melody.
This is WTP Radio, 93.5 FM, coming to you from the biggest village in Little Antigua.
Are you ready?
Last year, we had a party, but this year, we are back for an encore performance.
Are you ready? No.
It's the Long Bay Lager Caribbean Melting Pot. Thursday, July 30th, 8 p.m. sharp. Carnival City comes alive.
Short time in 5, so let we start it.
With the undisputed king of soca, Marshall Montano. Alongside the soca general, Skinny Fabulous.
We pull the pin and bow. Party jumping like
From Grenada, bringing pure jab energy, Muddy. Antigua's reigning soca monarch, Tian Winter. And the carnival baby herself, Tizzy. Straight out of Dominica, Triple K International. Listen out for a heavy supporting cast. This year is the most epic, ultimate encore performance. Early bird tickets are only $100. House of Rhythm, $350. Limited offer. Tickets available on the ticketing app and select ticket outlets island-wide. Feel the rhythm of the Caribbean. Catch the encore performance. Let it go!
Keep your eyes on the road. Keep your mind on driving. Keep your hands on the wheel, as one distraction can steal your reaction. Look out for pedestrians, joggers, and cyclists. Look left, look right. Be aware of vehicles. Drive safe. Drive smart. This is a message from the Antigua and Barbuda Transport Board. For more safety messages, stay tuned or call us at 484-4600 or check us out on Facebook at Antigua and Barbuda Transport Board and on Instagram at transport.board.anu1.
93.5 FM, WTP.
temperature raging. All through my body spreading. Watch how my body sweating. It's temperature that I get by muscle. Body feel dehydrating. Pupils annihilating. Large cannibal fever.
Hospital for you then.
Another 7 minutes XL. Right now you're locked into Carnival Fever at WTP 93.5. Ow!
Bad girl thing. Right now, who Ben's dead and who dead buried? Oh what? That bunny. That bunny. That bunny. That bunny. That bunny.
You here?
That bunny. That bunny. That bunny. You see me whining and the man in different position. That bunny. That bunny. You see the ring and me hand, now me get the house and land up on you. That on you. And I'm my fault if things get bad. Everybody out of hand. And I'm my fault if you're vexed too, but could I be you? Yeah! That on you. 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 Tap on you.
Hey, Monique.
Good morning.
You know, Dior, that name Dior, that came up, just crept up on everybody like this Dior, like a past, one of those instant past musical instrument past.
That's
just you try bop, you try flit pop, you try everything you can get rid of the Dior.
No.
And this year you came so cute.
Thank you.
So
hold on there. Hold on. Just two things I got to do first. Yolene, we're not done yet. Yolene was telling the host, all the best and have a safe trip. But Yolene, we're just turning up. It's carnival. It's like carnival just season.
Of course.
We have fever. And Monique, yes, we know it was what? She said it was minutes to night. Yeah. We had to make room for greatness. We had greatness and we have greatness again. But guess what? And I get into that bunny so easily. That was just to bring her in. Morning, dear. How are you?
Good morning. Good morning. I am exhausted. The preparation for the season is on the go. We're making sure we have everything in place so you know how that goes.
So before we get to this season, tell us what brought you into this thing called music.
I know your question. I'm jumping across your question. But the serious in a boss lady, this is serious business. It's another joke now.
Yeah, but that was serious time.
What is this your time?
And a serious time?
Yes.
We had Menace and his madness yesterday.
Yeah.
We had Lyrical Reds and his fantasticness today. And now just that bun you see.
I don't want people out there to take this for granted at all. The preparation, that humanness, that.
Somebody can say, make sure bring. Listen.
Look, your girl. Go ahead. Make that bun.
Just tell us how you got into this art form.
I actually been singing since I was 5, but of course it started in church. And
Lock off, slide your mic! Lock off, slide your mic!
Hallelujah. Heathens, hallelujah.
It started there. Like most of us, it started there. But I think I started to venture into soca in secondary school. It was about third form.
Okay.
Where I wanted to try the school's talent show.
Which
they didn't
school
even
was
know.
this?
Princess Margaret.
Oh, great!
Yes.
Rockersville High.
Yes. Yeah. I'm a proud graduate, So I wanted to try the school's talent show, and at the time, nobody knew I could sing. So this was me, like, literally in third form, being peer pressured by my friends to
try a thing.
To try a thing.
They didn't know that you had it there.
No.
So what happened when you let go?
I actually did one of Claudette's song, Showtime, for my talent in the talent show. And it was kind of crazy, and I was a little intimidated because she had just performed before the talent segment. And she sang that song. So I was like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do now? So I still went out, I had my headpiece, I had everything, I did my presentation, and we shelled down the auditorium. So I was like, okay, cool. Let's try this a little bit more. So I, of course, was on all the school events and stuff like that. And it happened.
Over there, once you do it one time.
Oh, Mr. Green, he will grab that talent once he sees it, and he was pushing me right through to fifth form.
Excellent.
And on any event that the school had. When I left school now, I did take a little break from singing and so forth and writing. And then 2017 was when I actually stepped into Soca Monarch, Soca Arena, releasing my first track and stuff like that. So I actually had like a 7-year gap before I stepped in, but I had to be sure that I wanted to do it.
And once you stepped in 2017, what happened?
I haven't stepped out.
What was that song that you came in with 2017?
I did We Love to Party, West Indians Love to Party.
I remember that.
Yes, and I went straight to semifinals on my first try. So I was like, wait, what? Okay, let's see what we have going on here. So over the years, I think this is my 9th year. Over the years, I would have been trying to find my footing.
Okay.
Yes. And I think from 2024, I started to get comfortable.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you were trying to find your footing, not doing too badly during that period.
No, I've made it to semis.
That's
almost every year.
You're
yeah.
in there, you've at least come down to that second round. And by the way, semifinals for me represents one of the best parties in Antigua's Carnival.
It has evolved, and it actually feels like a final stage.
Girl, listen, you say it has evolved. I'm going to tell you a story. 1 year on Cedar Grove Playfield with Yoga and Pumpstan.
Oh my goodness.
And Sleepy. Listen, the soca semifinals has been something that we are sleeping on in this country.
But you realize how I started off by saying, you pest. Saying when she always seemed to get to semifinals, but
she has been transitioning now.
Yes. So it's been a while, and with him saying that, last year was my first time making it to final stage, and when I got the feel of the final stage, I already knew what the plan was going to be going forward.
So let's stick right there at the 20th.
I like the way she talks.
Omari, do we have her song from last year? All right, can we pull that up just to remind the audience of what she did last year?
Yeah, this was the whole Medea presentation with the police running me down.
Police running you, yes.
Tell them I'm guilty. You can't pin it on me. Yes, you can't pin it on me. I'll take the blame for that. Tell them I'm guilty. You can't pin it on me. Yes, you can't pin it on me.
When the little pesto says,
watch ya, make you jump and wave. Who mash up the place? Plenty vibes for days. I did that. Who make you the road? Who fetch the most? Front row every show. I did that. I am the influence. Baddest of all of them. I have no shame, I'll take the blame. Go ahead, call my name. That's the intention. Pleading the fifth to all questions. Ease off my case, hear what I say. Tell them I'm guilty.
Are you?
Can't fit it on
Are you then? Are you guilty? Are you doing?
Hey, listen,
It was me.
Well, my dear Bacchanal. And I have to say this for Sly J, because Sly J love beat up on us women.
No
way. When we show skin and skin.
I was very covered.
She mean one my dear Bacchanal.
Okay.
It was a fantastic presentation.
Forgive me if I'm a bit bad-minded or selfish. I don't want everybody's nasty eyes, excuse me, guys, to be seeing what I'm supposed to see. Forgive me.
And I totally get that, because I realize that some people are for it and some people are actually against it. And I actually wanted to take a different route last year. So I was actually very covered for the whole season.
Me no love skin? Oh, what me hear you, Dad?
I was covered
Why,
for
you
the
don't
whole
love skin,
season.
Slider?
You know hear the generation that me have?
Oh, sorry.
You want more evidence?
Okay, sorry. Just say.
This season it might cost a little bit, but yeah, right.
Yeah. So building from that, now you said you got to the finals, you felt the energy, and you went to your drawing board.
Yeah, I think what did it for me was when they were about to announce the results, and that is a moment I would never forget. When they said second runner-up, and I heard the crowd shouting my name.
What, you were surprised?
That actually kind of shifted something in me, like, okay, now we made the statement that we wanted to make. It's game time, you know? And I definitely have been in working mode since then. So my team would have started to practice this year since January.
Because you were out early. So coming out early with, especially on that Maria rhythm, and being able to capitalize on something that the nation saw.
Yep.
What drove that?
You know what? I was actually watching the Parliament.
Oh, you were watching?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I was
Right.
watching it.
Okay.
And I realized what her perspective was, and I realized why that moment actually happened. And as a woman in the industry, because, you know, there are not many of us, sometimes the men kind of try to get a one-up on you, especially using your femininity in doing so, right? And I think that kind of branding her as his wife to give her that, to kind of paint her as being like entitled and so forth. It was like, yo, hold up, what are you doing? You know? So it was that whole moment, that whole energy. And the first verse for that bunny was actually written in from her perspective based on the things that were being said. I just did a twist with the pen to make it a bit more relatable to a wider audience instead of just keeping it in Parliament. You know what I mean? I kind of took it away from the political aspect while keeping it in this, you know, in a smart way.
You sound like my brother, former Prime Minister.
Sorry,
but you really mean it. You got your head on.
Yep.
Oh Lord, hear this again now. It's like I won't have you and Max continue to beat up on my Baldwin Spencer.
Believe it,
Y'all
no
need to stop
joke.
it.
I may make I love that man uttermostly, and he knows that.
But back to this though, and I
Enough
want
respect.
to point out something, because this is the second song for the season that has the second Party Monarch song, our Party Monarch, what the rest of the world calls soca, that has a that we've had in studio that has taken a social issue to the party stage.
Yep.
So we had Banging Line yesterday, and now just remind our audience. You said it, but I want them to be clear and mindful of how that bun came to be. I am going to start you out with, you were watching the proceedings
I was
of
watching it. And as I said, I know how strongly people feel about political opinions. So when I wrote the song, I actually kind of kept it in there in a very smart way. So if we dissect the first verse, you see me whining on the man in different positions. Mind you, they actually attacked her for being in Carnival with her husband.
With her husband, you
With
know?
her husband.
Okay.
Mind you, this is out of office, and it still came on the table on social media like an attack. Like, these are regular people too. Like, come on. And they used it as an opportunity to speak on it. And then she is married, so she is a wife. So you see the ring and she hand, and she is the Minister of House and Land. So I did keep it in there
That
without. Yes.
And then you went on to say, Anna what?
Anna, my fault if things get bad, because it's so easy for people to throw blame. You understand? Everybody out a hand. Anna, my fault if you vex too bad. It could be you. And that will burn you.
That burn you. Sly. People have a way of saying that
Yeah, listen.
our artists do not take issues on. It's not their fault if we not listen just for the hook and nothing else. It's not their fault we not pay attention. Could that be you?
You see?
Girl? That burn you.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to get creative.
And I'm happy for the creativity because, again, lyrics, when we go, and I recognize that you are also writing to the criteria.
I am.
All right, because lyrics is good marks. And in addition to that, you have to have your hook.
Yep.
You have to make sure your music married to your lyrics.
And you have enough to know when you're playing, because remember what you're singing now.
yes.
Or maybe you're singing about the marriage and
Yes.
hey,
And you have
I'm
to be a pest.
authorized.
And it's all, I've been to the judges. I've recently started to go to the judges workshop. I think I've been for the past 2 years now. And I made it my business to be present as an artist because I want to know exactly what they're looking for when it comes to criteria and so forth, because a song can be popular, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it hits all of the criteria points. And that's why we're so quick to cuss when the results not what we want them to be. But if we look at the veterans and them who have been in this thing for a while, they have been hitting criteria points back to back. Ricardo was a king for that, right? Claudette is a queen for that. And Tian, he can go up there and do exactly what he needs to do, and he hits it by the criteria point.
And so by the criteria point, when you look at your judge soca, the body stress me. Okay. When you look at your lyrical development, the criteria calls for things like use of metaphors.
Well, in soca, we kind of actually don't.
That's what you
use. No, we don't use that as much in the writing as I could say, because if we're gonna look at some of the songs that would have won, right? We don't really have the presence of a lot of metaphors and stuff like that in it. However, the rest of the lyrical content criteria and prose and stuff like that, because metaphors and literate writing is only one part of it.
I was going to start to go down the road of the prose and all of that.
Yes.
But the reason I mentioned that is because sometimes people wonder why a song with a great hook and a melody can't surpass another song.
Yep.
So when you begin to look at how because you are using, you have gone into the language skills.
Yep.
And you've hit a lot of points that are important. And so now if you're able to marry that with your presentation, with the hook, and you got a hook this time. And I'm not saying it to push Dior above anybody else, but I'm using Dior as a good opportunity for us to look at the criteria and how you can apply, right? And that is important because at the end of the day, what are you entering?
This is a competition.
Repeat that again.
It's not a show.
Party Monarch competition.
It is not a show. It is a competition. We're going in there to win.
Yes. So, and this is the part that goes over a lot of people's heads. That it's a competition, not necessarily a show.
And speaking of it's a competition and not necessarily a show, you are one of those artists that are in the two categories this year. Yep. You're in the groovy and you're in the party.
Yeah.
So let's hear your groovy contribution.
It's a true story, by the way, eh?
Hey,
This
lad,
groovy song is a real
more
true
bacchanal,
story.
more bacchanal.
Okay, let me
Are we
listen
ready?
carefully.
Here again. Already is already. I need a wine and a push back. A little wine and a push back. I need a wine and a push back. A little wine and a push back. Alarm clock ringing, 6 in the morning. Same old routine since the day I was born. Stuck in the traffic on my way to work. This 9 to 5 stressing me out of my mind. I'm full of energy, I'm ready for tonight. 'Cause I taking back control, tired of the work. I'm ready to fight. Lock up the office, it's time to party. I'm tired of the work, I'm ready to fight. DJ on the soca, straight from work to the road. I need a wine and jump up. A party calling me, I'm ready to fight right now. The road is calling me. I need a wine and jump up. A party calling me. I'm ready to fight right now. The road is calling me. As soon as we reach in the office, paper stacking. The phones keep ringing. But in my mind is sweet music playing. I lock off the system. No time to delay.
Okay.
Nobody's spoiling this line today. I'm full of energy. I'm ready for tonight. 'Cause I taking back control, tired of the work. I'm ready to fight. Lock up the office. It's time to party. Tired of the work. I'm ready to fight. DJ run the soca. Straight from work to the road. I need a wine and jump up. A party calling me. The road is calling me. I need a wine and jump up. A party calling me. The road is calling me.
Yeah.
Well, look, you can go ahead until you might get your face bust. Not you, honey. No, you, not you, Dior. I want
Face
them
your
in
boss
here.
over there. Who for face your boss? Let me go look and see.
No, we other one day. Or if she wants somebody to dance on stage, he's ready to go. Present, please, your man.
Listen. Let me. Dior, give me a minute, baby. This is important. Kevin, darling. We single on the road and on the stage. You can go for the just get in at the rage when you're done. Come home to me, baby, okay? Yeah. So when we went on the
See, he just get permission. All right. All right. He's good.
All right. You get way.
Yeah, you have a beautiful voice there.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So you wrote your 2 songs?
Yes, I did. I wrote That Bunny by myself.
So I just take note a little bit.
That Bunny, I wrote it solely by myself, and Tired of the Work, it would have been done with me and Eric from Brockway.
Eric.
Yeah, Eric.
Yes, our boy.
Eric, he actually called me. He said, yo, I have an idea, because that wasn't the groovy song I was working on for the season.
Okay.
And That Bunny was not my jumpy that I was working on for the season.
Wait, so you had other songs that you were working on?
Yeah, I have projects put down.
Okay, I'm
So,
ready.
as soon as the season finished, 2027 music coming out.
Until Maria goes to Parliament and do something else again.
And do something else again. Maybe it might get the next song or part 2 or something.
Well, President of the Senate are going on kind of way now. But yeah, let's do it. We are.
So inspiration may come from there or somewhere else, but we do have other projects that we've been sitting on.
Awesome.
So
go back
we're
to
always ready, but for Tired of the Work, as soon as I heard what the idea was, I jumped on it right away. And we sat down, and personally, I like to add my own touch to my songs because I need to be able to connect to them as much as possible.
I like that.
And I'm involved with the whole process. I like being involved in the whole process. Even now.
The energy.
Yeah, at nighttime right now, I'm helping to build props and all of that for Sogamona.
You help build your props too?
Yeah, every year I normally build my props by myself. This year I have help. But I'm still involved in the process. Last year, I actually assisted with the choreography for my dancers and so forth. I was involved in everything. And I keep myself involved in everything.
I'm going to encourage kind of all around the story.
I feel like it's important, to keep yourself immersed in your whole process. And even though I have a team that I can depend on and stuff like that, I still like being present so that they can feel me there as well while we're building what we're building for the big stage. So everything from writing coming right up, very much in the mix.
All right. So when you, just ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who are watching the live and you're seeing the beautiful personality emerge here, when she's on stage, not a fire, I'm
my sister
sorry
was
I didn't get to
actually the
clip
one
them.
that pointed that out.
What, that pure fire on stage?
My sister said, you know, you turn into a different person when you're performing.
Ma'am. Ma'am. There's one other young lady who does the very same thing as you. And let me tell you, well, in this era, because that's how about it. It's not like a fast sticks. Well, Mary, I'm going to ask you a question. You're right, but I'm going to ask you a question.
Fast.
But you're right.
Well.
But I just want to and I say that because I want the audience
Me watch you.
All the energy that they're seeing here now emanating in front of the mic is nothing compared to when according to slides, to when the pests just loom large on stage, and to hear that you
can't get rid of her. We tried all the time. We tried. We don't let her into the finals for years. Oh, we get rid of she. She still keeps coming back and back and back until we couldn't take it anymore. Looking she have to go.
So when you see her on stage, Soca Monarch Night, what number you singing in round one?
I'm singing third in the groovy.
Okay.
And I'm singing last for Jumpy. And I'm very happy with my numbers.
Murder, you were 1 hour up for the last day?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes. It's going to be both presentations are going to be very memorable. They're going to create the impact that I wanted to create. And then we just left the rest to God, you know how that go.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So how has the season been generally for you?
For me personally, I haven't been on a lot of stages except with my band, right?
Okay. Your band, what's your band?
New Gen.
Right. Just for the people.
For the people, I am the female face in the New Gen band.
All right.
And we will be on the road quite a bit for the next coming road days. So y'all will see me and hear me.
Hold on. So New Gen is sing back to back?
We're doing Juve. We're doing
no, I'm talking about for Soca. For the show.
No. Luckily, me and Vice traded places because for semifinals, I was number 1 and he was number 15.
So this time around you switched.
This time he's number 1 and I'm number 9.
All right.
So you will be seeing us present and supporting each other. For Soca Monarch, we have enough time in between that we can do that. Yes.
Disturb the place.
Yes. But we will be on the road for Juve. We will be on the road Monday and Tuesday. So guys, y'all already know who would have to burn up.
They just look a problem like a and picking it.
Listen,
type of movements.
You wanted to see the kids on the side of the road. Listen, when that song came on, it was their party.
What, that one?
What?
That one is the people's thing.
Yeah. The reception has been great so far.
You have road march thoughts in your mind?
I registered.
You registered?
That's what I'm saying. I'm leaving everything to God right now. And I'm a person rooted in faith. Okay. So anything that I put my hand on, I do my best and I leave the rest to the Most High.
Parting words for the listeners.
My parting word for the listeners, you do not ever get to give anybody power over what you are, what you can become, where you're going, or anything like that. You are in charge of your destiny and your purpose, and it's up to you to fulfill that and make it happen the way that you see it fit. And keep God involved through the whole process. Thank you.
Where say the last part to be?
Keep God involved in the whole process. God.
Okay, all right.
Yes.
You can't hear.
Keep God involved.
May drop out at a certain smarty.
Yes.
But
yes. It's that's a very important part for me.
Okay.
Right? So I definitely
yes,
feel like
new generation. New generation. Let me say it. New generation. That's it, right?
Yes.
A new gen band. Yes.
The T's not in there then.
No, there's no T. That's why.
Or maybe silent.
Yeah.
No. There's no T. There's no T. It's new generation that they've shown to new gen.
She did it almost like Vice, you know.
Yeah.
let me tell you, every time I see him, the poor fella must be wondering, what happened to she? Every time I see him, I just look at him and smile. We're not talking to him today, but please tell him, Peter, say hello. Every time I see him, I see him running his taxi anywhere. I see him, I just pause.
He always working.
Look at him. And
What-
say, yeah, he's always
working.
Was he the one that did the song the year before the last and what?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Look, the liquor boy nearly killed me that night.
Okay. He does taxi services and he also does auto body repair.
That liquor boy nearly
know?
killed me. I have to be Antiguan right now. That liquor boy nearly killed me that night.
We
And
go
anybody.
slide, hold on. No, we're not taking it from Dio time tall. We get to heat down the road. Now we come. Right. But Dio, I just want to tell you, thank you for joining us. Sly,
thank you for having
you have
me.
anything to tell her as she goes out?
Well, my dear, I must say that you are inspiring. I mean, even if I don't like, I never liked, even if I'm trying to pretend I don't like, I mean, you have convinced me that I want to come because, I mean, sometimes I think maybe we take you guys for granted. Our soca art, kind of that. But you guys are really into it, you know?
Yeah.
I expect them for coming and liquor tripping is a kind of a time. And no. No, but you guys are really into it. And listening to you explain who you are and what you are about, I am really, you have me interested in really being there.
And all those songs that she has put out. Yet we say Antigua has no music for the season.
Yeah. I actually have 3 releases for the season. One is on the Chaos Rhythm from Eric.
Eric.
Yeah.
That boy.
Yeah, what do you mean?
You know, friend them, I defend them now.
When I did the movie, it charted in the UK the first couple of days.
Yeah, I remember him telling me that.
Yeah, so really and truly, it's just been awesome seeing how far the work has been going.
So our work is out there.
Our work is out there.
We just need to continue doing the work.
Yes, yes, it is out there. Before we even dream to sign off, I just want to big up my team one time.
Right, there we go, of course, that would be.
I have to big up my shadow in the background, helping me to put my crazy ideas together and bringing my vision and so forth to life. If it's one thing with my team, I'm very grateful for them because there's not a crazy idea I have presented to them that they have turned down. You know, everybody's on board. Big up to Baila and D Kingdom, my family, my mom, my sponsors, because I did receive corporate sponsor from some companies this year. However, we are not, we want to be to cover everything, you know. So if anybody's listening, you know, hit up your girl. If you're interested in contributing to this presentation for Soca Monarch and make it what it's supposed to be, I want to thank again my supporters because I see them screaming their lungs out every time I'm on stage, every time I'm in. Yes. And my sister, Dollhouse Antigua, my makeup artist, always keeping me flawless. I have to pay respects and tribute to these people because they are the ones that have been fueling the fire behind the scenes, you know?
And without your team?
Without my team, I am nothing. So big up Wasi one time for the Maria rhythm and recording, mixing, mastering of that Bonnu. Big up Eric for the time.
Ben Rick, we're so proud of him.
Yeah, Brockway Studio. Brockway is my home. Is my home. And every year I always make sure that we work, we do the work, we get it done, we get it out there. So I'm very grateful for the people that I have standing behind me.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for joining us. It's been a pleasure. It's been a great delight to have you here.
I'm most impressed because I've known this name, this child in my house for years.
And you
we
never
all
know,
go.
is all
No. And you know, a lot of people are actually very surprised when they see the face behind the song. Even though that's why I did the music video actually. So that people could actually see the face behind the song. But even when they see me in person, people are still very surprised. They're like, you're so tiny. Like, what? I didn't expect that voice to come out of you. You know, like,
God is wonderful. That's
come
how
watch
he
her
is.
on stage.
Yeah, and then people are actually like, wow, she can really sing. You know, like, they didn't expect me to sound like my song. And, you know, there's a lot of mixed comments coming.
That is important, sweetheart.
We were going out now because we need to wrap the segment. But watching her the night with her dancers, being in the dance, carrying the energy, not running out of breath, and carrying them like, y'all. But yeah, but like, no, she lip sync going on up there. And then when she came forward and heard I was like, okay, good. Whew.
Yeah.
I was actually happy to hear that. I'm like, okay, she's singing. You were fantastic.
And that is important. You said, always sound like what you gave us.
Yeah.
That is what we want to hear. We don't want to hear you sound so good on a record and then you on stage you sound like a wreck. You get crazy because you see the crowd.
Note, before Sly, you mash up the dance.
No. She said something really important there. And as long as she carries that with her, bam, she's on her way.
Yeah. So we're going to go out the way we came in. Sly, push that
bun,
up.
you know?
Push that up.
Or that a hat, you know?
That on you.
Bad girl thing.
Bad girl
Right
things.
now, who better
I
get
cannot
it?
wait for Sunday.
I tell you. Can you imagine? 4 o'clock, my about she just come from the
That
oar.
on you. That on you.
No, in the bun, I'm glad.
That on you. 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 You see me whining and the man in different position. That on you. That on you. You see the ring and me hand and me get the house and land up on you.
Me na barra for me be.
And I'm my fault if things get bad. Everybody out of hand.
Okay.
And I'm my fault if you vex too, but could I be you? Yeah. That on you. That on you.
Get one too now.
That on you. That on you.
Get for you too.
That on you. That on you.
You make it burn your butt.
That on you.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me. Y'all can call me anytime. I will be here.
Glad to have you. No, we know. Because guess what? When Carnival done,
yeah, me come back, man. Really.
I'll have to make sure I'll continue push with music. Sly, take us out.
Yeah, girl, thank you. I'm most impressed, and we wish you all the best in the competition coming up. I know you're going to put your best foot forward. You sound like you know what you're about.
Yeah.
Yeah, good stuff. Give my regards to your mother.
Thank you.
Okay, beautiful.
This is WTP Radio, 93.5 FM, coming to you from the biggest village in Little Antigua.
Are you ready?
Last year, we had a party, but this year, we are back for an encore performance.
Are you ready now?
It's the Long Bay Lager Caribbean Melting Pot. Thursday, July 30th, 8 p.m. sharp. Carnival City comes alive.
Showtime in 5, so let we start it.
With the undisputed king of soca, Marshall Montano, alongside the soca general, Skinny Fabulous. From Grenada, bringing pure jab energy, Muddy. Antigua's reigning soca monarch, Tian Winter. And the carnival baby herself, Tizzy. Straight out of Dominica, Triple K International. Listen out for a heavy supporting cast. This year is the most epic ultimate encore performance. Early bird tickets are only $100. House of Rhythm, $350. Limited offer. Tickets available on the ticketing app and select ticket outlets island-wide. Feel the rhythm of the Caribbean. Catch the encore performance. Let it go!
Today and every Tuesday, enjoy a special discount just for you at Caribbean Cinemas. Bring your friends, family, or treat yourself to the best movies experience at a great value. Because Tuesdays are for movie lovers. Don't miss out. For movies and schedules, visit CaribbeanCinemas.com. See you at the movies.
This summer, iNet and Tian Winter are giving away a brand new car. It's the iNet Hello Summer. Entering is easy. Download and use the iNet Smart Home app. Activate any 30-day all-in plan. Zero your postpaid bill, zero your iNet fiber bill, or purchase a face-off ticket, and you're in the draw. Every action gets you one step closer. The more you do, the more chances you have to drive away in a brand new Shanghai Unity. iNet Hello Summer.
Yeah, your skin looking good. What are you using? I'm getting ready to level up. The Universal Skincare Institute is opening in St. Paul and they're teaching real skincare science. Wait, like a beauty school? Not just a beauty school. 1,000-hour program teaches ingredients, skin science, and how to build your skin career. That sounds serious. How do I sign up? Easy. Registration are open. Go to AntiguaUniversalSkincareInstitute.com. All right, Antigua, time to glow and grow.
Antigua,
The future of beauty education is here. The Universal Skincare Institute, located in St. Paul's, is now enrolling students in our 1,000-hour core curriculum. This is not your typical beauty school. At Universal Skincare Institute, students learn real skincare science, ingredient knowledge, formulation, and modern skincare innovation designed for today's global beauty industry. If you're passionate about skincare or looking to start a career in beauty, this is your opportunity. Registrations are now open. Visit antigua.universalskincareinstitute.com and enroll today.
Sunday, August 2nd, one stage, two crowns, and non-stop energy. INET Party Monarch live at Carnival City. From smooth groovy vibes to pure shell-down power soca. The biggest artists, the maddest performances, the wildest energy, all in one night. Tickets are only $40. Feel the vibes, feel the energy, feel the rhythm.
Love Carnival was so badly, can't get enough. Welcome to Antigua Mass.
Calypso, Calypso.
Feel the rhythm, feel the power, feel the culture of Antigua Barbuda. Friday, July 31st, the stage is set for the most powerful voices, the sweetest melodies, and the real spirit of Carnival. It's the Cavalier Rum Calypso Monarch Finals live at Carnival City. Will the reigning Calypso Monarch be defending her crown?
The harder they shake, the harder I coming back.
One stage, one microphone, one crown. Who will rise? Who will conquer the Calypso throne? Tickets only $40. Friday, July 31st. It's the Cavalier Rum Calypso Monarch Finals, Carnival City.
This is WTP Radio, 93.5 FM, coming to you from the biggest village in Little Antigua.
Good morning. Welcome back here to WTP FM, and it's time for me to give you your menu for today. Mecca will see what's happening in this Carnival season, yeah. Well, this morning, I'm going to be giving you some pumpkin soup. You're going to need that. Good for the prostate and good for the sudden. Yes, pumpkin soup today. We also have garden salad. We have pasta salad, cucumber salad. We have carrots and beets today. Roasted sweet potatoes, bulgur and beans. We have roasted plantains, vegetable medley, black-eye bean stew, and savory garden steak. Woo! And we have lentil sticks and kick sticks at the Garden Cafe by Veggie World, where great taste meets nutrition. Yes, our healthy number is 727-4437. Yes, 727-4437. Check us out today. And oh, by the way, we do wraps and we do salad bowls. So if you're asking that in your mind, well, let me answer you straight up. Yes, we do. Okay? Good. Now, let's see who else we have here on deck for this morning. Oh, well, let's go on down to D by Dawn. Yes, I see her here. Let me see what is up for her today, because I tell you, for the whole season, Dawn is going to be here. And boy, all the Antiguans all around the diaspora, whether they live in Canada, England, America, when they come home, they all find D-Boy. They must find Dawn for her home cooking, authentic Caribbean flavor, cooked with love. I just love to hear that. Good food, good vibes, great taste. And today you can have fish, chicken, salmon. Woo! That salmon got me sizzling here now, because knowing how she cooks, I can imagine what she's going to do to that salmon. Ooh, yes, the salmon. You also can have some lingfish too, you know. Now, fungi and yellow rice with veg. You have macaroni, baked macaroni. You have dukkana today. You have chop up. You have kasi. You have green salad, sweet potato, plantains. Good food for your stomach, for make you strong and keep you healthy. And you don't have to ask about the beverages. If you want a little, delivery, it's only $2. Yeah, $2. Can you imagine? D, that's salmon, girl. And piece of fungi, and then green salad, my love. So then green salad, the look, and tomato, and them cucumber, and the onion, and the lettuce. Ooh, and Yes, some of the sweet potato and 2 pieces of plantain, and me ready and set for go. Me don't know what the boss lady and yam, but that's what me and yam today, God's willing.
Hey, the fungi.
Me
You
bang
gonna
the
buy
fungi.
Dan for the fungi.
And the thing that had me, you know, Dan and left here and go live in America. And then I forgot to for ton fungi, you know.
You know who she people? I want Philip she be now.
Okay.
Fungi turning in she DNA.
Okay.
What
That girl never forgot how for ton fungi tall. Well. Well, I hope to see all my Antiguans who are here for Carnival down at D's. I know I'm going to see them because, and you have to go early in the car and then they go cock up in there now.
And pack up the place.
How you mean?
And every time going, look a girl for, I am man for, I'll go school. Yeah, go ahead, carry
From
on.
time you walk in here, the chatterbox will come now, Dan. And I get to see all my family, my friends, my buddies that, live off island. It's just a beautiful thing. Dee, we'll see you later. And if you want to call Dee, you can call her at 778-034, Malay, 778-0304 or 771-0351. All right? And you don't have to ask who this ya. You don't have to ask who this ya. What happened?
What happened? What happened?
That's what I want to know.
Okay, so fungi just done.
Oh, okay.
Coconut just come off the fire. We have ackee and saltfish.
Bombo.
Saltfish, stew pork, stew chicken, stew turkey, and we have some fried fillet fish. And we have spinach rice and red bean peas rice.
Mercy, boy, you make me want to go see the group we call Bombo right now.
So the kitchen is open. And we'll be opening right through the carnival. And for Juve morning, the regular Juve morning breakfast, but we're going to be on Old Palm Road, just above Price Waterhouse there. So you can come right then get your Juve morning breakfast. Your saltfish, your ackee and saltfish, little red herring, little mackerel. You know what I mean? Some steamed fish water. Dr. Fish to be side.
You just know for cook my head. See you, me guy.
Yes, and then we go cut up full local green fig in the water there. You know? And some spry shark.
Oh? Well, when he catch me out there, he fry me. So when you bring it up here, me take it.
Yeah, take it, yeah. So tell Madam Boss to say good morning.
She there hear you.
How the young lady may have a thing that is very good?
Dior.
Oh?
Dior.
Okay, sound good. That on you?
That
Man, I like that question. Man, I like that question there. Because that mean that Leon now listen to our show.
Tell Madam Boss to say good morning.
Okay. Morning.
Yeah.
Sly, somebody wants to know where to find Dawn.
Dawn is down at Bay Street, number 34 Bay Street. All you have to do is find Bay Street and drive to go like you go forth.
So you go down Back Street or Dickinson Bay Street.
You can come down. You can come down Dickinson Bay Street. You can
pass Villa School and you go
Villa
right
School.
over like you're going to the bed. Just before you get to the bend.
Yes, you'll find Dawn right
on the
there.
Right.
You'll see everybody there. You'll see.
Dawn, you need a sign.
True, no, yes, you could really take a sign right there. Just
so that people know when they reach.
Yeah, but right there you'll find Dawn, and you'll see all the layout and everything. And the people, you're gonna see people there, so you can't miss Dawn. All right,
so that's all the menus? You got all them in?
Well, yes, but I see nothing from ounces yet for the morning.
Right. But Sly, just want to remind our listeners that, of course, for the upcoming weekend, we, WTP, will be carrying the Calypso competition, the Panorama competition, and the Soca Monarch competition with commentary. We'll be carrying it on all our platforms.
Great stuff.
So we're getting ready. We're getting ready to do some bigger things next season. So this is just like, the tester. But also to please stay with us. Stay with us for the remainder of this week. We will be featuring as many. We're trying to get in maybe 2 to 3 artists, maybe producers, maybe different people who are involved in making sure that this last stretch of our carnival festivities is awesome and great. Last week we did the steel bands. We will be playing them back either during the day or in the evenings. And you can also tune into I Love Music Show with Dave because he will also be putting some interviews there.
Yeah.
So the intention is to get as many of our those people who are contributing significantly to making sure that our carnival down the stretch, is excellent, first class, and to make sure that this notion that is on the street that we are not producing quality music or that our artists have not lived up to the standards that our carnival has set. This going into our 70th year of excellent summer festivals, we must make sure that we showcase our artists, that we demonstrate that they are doing the work, and that Carnival is just going to be another great edition.
All right.
Good. What do you say?
Yeah.
What shows you going to be on the stage for?
Well, the second to last and the
second to last, the third to last, and the second to last. Or something like that, right? The second. Something me try to follow.
Yes.
He just can't say easily this and this. You have to make a highfalutin and conflicted and confulcated and complicated. Eh?
You know me na Skylark.
Petra, I thought Don is a Bridges. The Bridges is the daddy. Philip is the maternal bloodline.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead. But yes, so Slide. You
yes, me say you know me na Skylark when you come to the Monarch.
All right. And you're gonna
and me have a lick up somebody's hand and say, no, me have it for the pan.
Oh, me saying, I thought you were saying you have it for Halcyon.
No, lick up somebody's hand. You better check off the Halcy and say hand.
So you say you have a wait. So you say you say not for Halcyon, you're not for Harmonite, you're not for Geminites, you're not for
well, I'm for the entire
Panache, you're not for Pandemonium, you're only there for good on the gate to hell. Huh?
Well, that's
I mean, they come with you, but you're only good on the gate to hell.
No. Tall.
But Daggy says so.
Margaret just cause she didn't even mind the little music. Auntie Ethel make me get the chance, because Mom was upset, boy. She said, out of all the steel bands in Antigua, the only one that you could come up with a Hell's Gate, knowing me a Christian, me raised in a Christian home, we all about God and you go and play for Hell's Gate. I mean, it's a movie that they saw. Back in the day, talkies. They didn't have movies. Didn't talk back in the day when the ancestors of Pan and Hell's Gate was going to the movies. So it was like not talkies. We go talkies. We can hear now. When they went to movie, the man and them just act, but not talking day. But the name of the movie, it was a war movie. It was a war movie back then, and the name of the movie was Hell's Gate.
Should I, Jay? Yulin. Okay, my cow panda to Yulin.
What did you say?
Yulin said Geminites to place. I mean, there are 8 places. Yes, Yulin, Geminites will place.
Yes, they can place 8.
You will place. I am not going to be as bad as Sly G. Right? You will place. And here now, Yulin, here what you gonna do. You gonna pick up bet.
You understand?
Halcyon and Hell's Gate and Geminites are all playing bet.
And let me tell you, and now you're going to start a war. I was behaving. Now you're going to make me have to give my brother one. And after what Jawato said the other day, I got murdered.
Oh, boy.
After what Jawato said the other day, my brother, I got kill him. And these are, come on, you're listening from around the world. These are just competition we have in here, not murdering or killing people, okay? Just so you have to understand the chief when he speaks. But it's a panorama competition. The steel bands are competing. So I'm going to kill them. I'm going to murder them, if you understand, with music, of course, and win the competition. That is how I kill them and murder them. Okay?
So, as we close out, Sly, I'm going to go in a different direction to close us out because the T-shirt mass day, the road, the sides of the road was, I haven't seen that many people on the side of the road in a long while.
I mean, observers?
Yes, there was a lot of observers on the side of the road.
Interest is there then, you see?
And
it's just that they're not jumping up tight, but they're still a part of their carnival.
And wait, man, slow down. And we did the rounds, and I realized, hold on, was certain band, yeah. That would they carry one very, very massive load.
Okay.
And as I got down to the end, I looked close and I realized, oh, these are people who would have been wearing that particular shirt. Oh, Mari, I don't know if you're following me at all. So I want you to give us a little dose of happiness, if you have it there. as we, from Unku.
Oh, 'cause I was just about to say you sound like you're coming on Alcian's Road.
Continue to wish him the very, very best as he frustratingly recuperates and recover.
Well,
and
that
just
is life.
terrorize up on social media.
That is life, son. That is how it is sometimes. I had to do that to you because I love you and I don't want to ever lose you until that time comes.
Right.
Okay? So I had to do what I had to do to preserve you. So all the sufferings you think you're going through, I had a
What
part
suffering?
of it.
He did terrorize nigga on social media. Every man he get up, he has some drama.
Well, Ben Cook can't help you, though. Oh, of course, he's an integral part of the Benders Association. You know that. You might say Uncle way for business purposes, but when we congregate, he's a Benku.
I had 2 days of no Benders Association.
Oh, Lord of mercy. Now, you going to start that,
I was so excited.
You going to start that.
And all I did was mention Eric.
Well, Eric is only Eric, for the general public. But to us, he's Benrick. Oh, yes, a Benrick.
And we have Alan.
Huh?
Alan Seaton.
Oh, well, he
come in. And then you inducted Andrew.
Well, Benjo, of course.
And then you inducted, Can must have been De Lang.
Oh, well, yes, he in De Lang garlic time.
See what I mean? and I did not realize that I know Unku in all his legendary greatness. So I'm to Onion.
He named Can Bendis.
So I'm to Onion.
Oh, King? Oh, he named Benyon.
Oh, no. and Unku?
Well, he Benku, yes.
All right. And so, without any further ado, we're going to end with Unku.
All right. So I was correct then. You came down All Saints Road and you're making a turn on Burning Flames Highway. Okay.
Oh, yes. Oh, Lord, sorry. My apologies. I did ask for this first.
How many people this?
This is, I forgot.
Petron?
Sorry. We're supposed to have Petron first. Apologies.
Tell them.
Feel the power. Hey, emancipate your mind. Stand tall. This is the hour. Emancipate your mind. Let the spirit command. Emancipate your mind. Hold strong. Take your stand. Hey, who ready for freedom? Who breaking the chains? Who rising up now?
I like him, man. I can trust him. I like him. Petron is my people. He came out. When he came out and he showed you how to run time. He said, oi, hello, me and a hypocrite are you? I tell you, I love that song up to this day. He said, oi, look me and a hypocrite are you? Watch the one they play hypocrite go there. Hey, the night of that competition was something else, girl. I almost flipped off the stage because while he was singing, right? While he was singing, when hypocrite pass at the same time you sing, and Petron sing out, look at one pass there. Look, me there, look, pass the daily match now. Oh, it's lovely. I love it. Yes, guys, you keep on doing what you do. Our culture is necessary. You know what I mean? Hey, it is just inspiring to hear how into this thing that you all are. Because as younger people to you older people, we wonder sometimes, are they really into this? Do they really even understand? This is their stuff, but do they really understand their own stuff? And listening to you guys talk, we younger people are saying, well, hey, but them old people know them as wow, we thought they were stupid all the time, and not really grasping what's happening around them. Oh, and hey, then you see the vibes start to pick up. Good stuff, guys. Keep it going. Until tomorrow morning, my dear girl. You have anything else to say to your nigga? Anything to say to your man before you left? You not talk to your man before you left?
He's safe.
Oh, he's okay.
My buddy's
right.
fine, buddy's sweet, buddy can move to the soca beat. I going to jam with me buddy. But it's a song, Sly J.
I know.
Cheese and bread, man. You know the song?
Yeah, me know.
Exactly. So that's all I'm singing.
Yes, the amount of things I wish for it never happened to her. We all, lad. I had to look up there, they done full.
Sly J. Sly J. You don't know the song?
Yes, but I mean...
You remember Destiny put down that?
Oh, Destiny ain't easy.
Okay.
But
you remember?
Yeah, but the thing about it is, I'm just saying, sometimes in the songs, the amount of things that we have wished for ourselves over the years.
My God, goodbye.
No.
Goodbye.
Yes.
Omari, save me.
I leave the Spirit of the Lord with you until tomorrow.
Rescue me.
Oh, Lord. Let me stop making you sound like a heathen more than you are. I love you. See you tomorrow, girl. Talk to you guys tomorrow morning right here on WTP FM. Don't you dare touch your dial. Hey. All right. The legend. The legend.
This is WTP Radio, 93.5 FM, coming to you from the biggest village in Little Antigua.